Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, we began with us returning home, have returned from a successful bout in Wakanda, having worked out relations, and seems things are going well. Though there was a bit of a screeching halt when we got to the airport to see a worried Pietro who revealed that his father had come by, along with a woman he brought with him, which, well, we all had a couple ideas of where this could have led. As us went off to go say hi to Magneto and figure out what the hell's going on. As we sat down at a restaurant to meet his friend Raven, apparently someone else he's had an intimate relationship with throughout the years, well, one time, and of course has a son with her as well, who she's hoping for asylum for, as well as the fact that, well, since he's been...
Magneto's got that fucking plus 120 fertility buffing Crusader Kings, man.
Absolutely. As they revealed that they've been doing staying in the States as the Mutant Registration Act has been going on, and Magneto hasn't given up the fight with his Brotherhood, trying to help and save as many people as they can. Not everything is as wonderful as it is in Latveria, and it's not looking good. And he was hoping to have a chat with Victor, outside of course bringing Kurt asylum. Though every time he tries to give him a call, very much doesn't go well. Victor does not seem to be wanting to speak with him for some reason. As we chatted a bit, and of course went off to go meet Raven's son, Kurt, who was a bit shy, and just as blue-skinned and as his mother was. And she seemed to be more level-headed as well when we talked with her. She seemed relaxed and wants to make a world that's better and safer for her and her son. Regardless, as we discussed with the Duke, Scott offering to stay behind and give them a place to stay until Victor showed up, another person stopped by, Ashlyn, determined and wanting to see her father, as she had been spying and was able to figure out immediately that he was here. A bit of a chat back and forth, but ultimately we decided she had the right to talk to him at the very least. As she walked in, Scott, tired but keeping an eye on things, while we took Kurt back to the mansion we had. As a brief introduction to his other sister, to his surprise, as he made our way there, introducing him to, well, a lot of things. One, our home, our friends who were there, as everyone else is still out doing their own jobs. A very tired Logan who's just wants to have one day where everything doesn't go crazy. And learning about Kurt, and apparently he's a teleportation thing, as him and Tatiana went off to go play tag, and everyone else lore dumped on Logan what he missed out on. From apparently Steven's magical powers to Magneto coming back and Wakanda working out, which is good, yay for us. And Logan, of course, slow nausea, realizing that we might have to open up a school for all the kids that keep popping up here. And, well, Ashlyn also stopping by a bit afterwards, having had an introduction to her father and seemed to have a chat with him. And, of course, learning about her using Doom bots for her own self, as I believe it was Cynthia who pointed out that maybe Victor needs to have better security because people keeps getting to his stuff very easily, not just Stephen, but his own daughter. He decided to distract Ashlyn by letting her take apart Tatiana's motorcycle after a bit of a stern talking to her about using their abilities so recklessly. Though Ashlyn did offer to make it better for her after her sad little breakdown about it. And of course, a chat about her relationship with her father, and it wasn't exactly what you thought was going to be, as we mentioned before, but she seems to come with a better understanding about the whole thing. Regardless, we have a new member here at our family, and Ashlyn's staying for a bit as the others return eventually. Magic and Psylocke from their own adventures, dealing with magical space ninjas, apparently, as they say, as well as getting lore dumped. And then Eddie, Bobby, Anna, and Jean having gone off to deal with the situation in the States. Mostly on the recruitment side of things, chatting with people with like-minded ideas and seeing what the mood is as Eddie's investigation abilities came in hand. They even get a chance to talk to Spider-Man as well, and Daredevil too. And learning about the fact that S.H.I.E.L.D.'s still out there, still trying to deal with the whole mutant situation, and that's something that we will more likely have to be very concerned about. And of course, news that Damien still hasn't returned. He's out in the Eastern Europe as well on his own mission. Hopefully he'll be back soon, or at the very least is still safe. Regardless, we wait a bit longer and then Victor shows up, popping into the living room. Happy to see him, of course, as we explain everything that was going on revealing the Brotherhood and hopefully a chance to work for Magneto. And maybe, instead of brushing him off, this is something that we wanted to work towards for a better future for everybody else. As well as the news that, of course, what we already knew as well, but very much stated obvious, as Magneto revealed that the Sorcerer Supreme is hunting down Wanda and who this man is. And they definitely don't want to play nice about this whole thing. And, well, a couple of ideas were talked about, discussed, introduction of Kurt as well, before eventually Victor turned to Wanda and telling her to leave immediately. She did so without question and then popped in the Sorcerer Supremes, crashing down the roof and sealing here only for one thing. But once they saw Wanda was gone, they didn't have a conversation. They just left to go find her and hunt her down, much to our annoyance probably. Though no one got hurt, it definitely shows that they don't really care about the collateral damage. After making sure everyone was all right, Victor took the rest of us aside to have a chat. Apparently, to deal with the situation, he has come across some information, or at least Madden had let him know about these Infinity Stones, these powerful things that will allow us to work out a better world, a better future. And he has an idea or knows someone who will get us to at least the first set. And apparently this person is a god of mischief, Loki. Seems to be willing to help us out with this situation. Of course, for what purpose, for what wants, who knows. But regardless, it's so that we can't really say no to. As given our mission, we accepted as Doom and Layla went off to go find Wanda, as that's going to be going on. There was a bit of more talks as we were letting everyone know we're going to be leaving. Actually talked about codenames there for a bit. Logan forbidding Ashland from even thinking about it, but decided to dub Kurt with his own codename of Nightcrawler, which he seems happy about. An intimate moment between Cynthia and Anna as she said goodbye and that she will return quickly as she can. Because, as Victor told her, this may be a chance to even help Anna with her powers. Allow her a chance to touch, and she's all in for that. And then we go off to meet Loki, seemingly fully in his glory, not at all disturbed by the looks he was getting, and willing to help out, we'll say, for his own mischief and reasons, not really caring about what we're going for, but something in there he'll probably find fun with, as well as his future plans of, world domination, mostly to fuck with his brother probably, but still. There was a bit of confusion on our side as we tried to dissuade him or understand this mindset he has. Maybe even offer an alternative. Maybe you can convince him if you help make his brother's life miserable, dunk on him a bit. And it seems that's what he's willing to do if he gets the job done and ensures we don't have to worry about the God of Mischief right now as a problem in the future. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yeah. As I'm pretty sure you are now in deserts of the Midwest America. And I think he brought you here, right? I'm pretty sure.
He teleported us.
Yeah.
Teleported.
As well, I mean, you do see an RV in the distance, not that long, not that far away.
Is Loki with us at all, or is it just us that he dropped off here?
It's just you here.
Okay, so we're supposed to make it so he can, make his brother's life miserable while he's here?
And just ruin his day is what he said?
Yeah. I think ruining his day is a lot better than killing his girlfriend, apparently.
Also potentially conquering Earth, so...
Yes, that too. And killing a lot of people.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I think if he actually tries, I think he's gonna be in for a rude awakening. I think after Manhattan, I think a lot of nations are getting ready for that threat.
Yes, but I think he still caused damage and issues.
Yeah, a problem, that's for sure.
Listen, we'll tell Victor about it later.
Yeah, you're right. So, how do we want to handle this then? We could just, follow him around, see what we could do, cause much problems, or we can go and say hello. What do you guys think?
think he's still a god, so I don't think we should be too obvious. Starting a fight is a. By the way, but it's not wise in general, so I think we should avoid being too obvious.
Okay, that's definitely. I definitely agree. I don't know what. I presume he can pack a fucking punch, and I don't think I want to get punched by a god.
Yeah, if he gets mad, just get behind me.
Will do. So, I guess it's prank war then?
Sounds like it.
Oh. Well, I guess we better lock in.
So hopefully also stay around for too long before Shield finds us, because I think we're still domestic terrorists, right, Grant? Or was that cleared?
You're still listen. That was cleared, but like, do you think Shield cares about like?
Yeah. So clearly, so sentiment is still correct from Claire. We should like not
Yeah.
stay too long and tempt fate and destiny here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start our little prank war with this guy. Probably watch him and see how much trouble we can cause his life, I guess.
Well, as you, yes, approach the RV. It's looks quite quiet.
Is there any cars or anything that looks like it's been lived in, or
No.
do we have to get?
Again, it just looks that the area. It's also like very isolated. Like, this is a very remote area.
It's just a road. Is there even a road here, Grant? At least
There's probably a road nearby, but this is a bit out of the ways as well.
literally just cornfield.
You can give me a logic roll if you want.
Yeah, where the fuck are we even? Like, is it even in the cornfield or just like what's your cornfield, sand, grass, forest? I'll give you a logic roll. It's a marble die.
Yeah, so you sure this RV and this like kind of like looking around. It's one there's like people in these sorts of areas that either do astronomy, maybe they do like different like I was gonna say storm chasing as well, depending on the job. But you do see a bunch of like equipment on top of the RV that someone who does astronomy might use. So you're pretty sure that's related to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because out here you get different view of the sky.
But yeah, but it's not. This RV is not like an official one. It's like literally
No.
looks like hobbyist.
No. Yes.
Yeah, like hobbyist. Yeah.
It's a very like the equipment on top is very high end, so it's a very professional hobbyist.
Yeah, but still hobbies. Like it's still like a mix mash. Like
You don't see
different
any
parts.
logos or state signs.
Yeah, unless this is a fucking spy van in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Chloe mentioned some kind of hobby simply out there. I think he might still be around here in the RV camping or tending to the tech.
Huh? Give him a rude wake-up call if you want. Take a peek inside. See if the door's open.
I'll follow Yurley on this, Tatiana. You're better at this stuff than I am.
Yes, possible.
Well-
Take a peek inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Will
you can give a knock or just try the door. I guess that's up to you.
Yeah. Would Tatiana be able to basically like either test to see the door open without causing too much noise, or she can just teleport inside and see
You
for
can always
herself?
teleport inside.
Yeah. I think she'll just teleport inside, see what she can what her eyes can see.
You trapped. You got pranked. You got trapped.
I never knew it was this easy to bait run.
I didn't know what was going on. Oh, sad.
Well, as you teleport, you see, you glance into the side where like there will be like living space. There is like a woman clearly sleeping, but there is unfortunately a large naked man that just was drinking some water as he like suddenly stares at you. he is completely naked.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh goodness.
Hello there. Are you, usually Earthlings knock? Like,
Yep.
puts down the
Yep.
bottle.
Oh.
As he, like, puts his arms on, like, his sides. So, how can I help you?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Mac,
Okay.
you could say the hammer is out.
Yeah, little cocked and ready.
Very large.
Mjolnir is, already out and about.
Oh wow. This is not how I expected this to go at all. You know what? This is on me. You're right. Absolutely should have knocked. Oof. Are you? You look like a Thor, right? A Thor?
You've heard of me, of course. I am pretty famous.
That's wonderful. Gotta be honest, we are here on a mission to not make things pleasant for you. Oh my god, please put on something to cover anything, please.
Alright, that's like, takes a towel and sort of like puts it over the table.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah,
He's a bit confused, but I'm not sure why. Wanted that
it was
bad.
it was meant to be on your person because you're completely naked.
Oh, all right. I suppose I'm in. It's like the woman sort of, that kind of like yawns and she like outstretches her arms like, or what's she's like, don't worry, Jane, we're just having a visitor. And she comes at you and she like immediately fucking gets up and she's like, what?
Man, this is
As the young woman looks at you, very very confused.
oh man. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is not what I expected at all. Was that?
Who are you? Why are you in here?
I came for him mostly. No offense. I came to talk to him. But he was completely naked.
Yeah, he does that every now and then.
Okay.
She's like sort of like still looking at him a bit confused, and he's like, "Oh right, yes, the pants." As he like kind of runs around, grabs a pair of pants, takes a bit to put them on. All of you inside do overhear some of this discussion.
Yeah, I think Tatiana's gonna. I'm just gonna go get my friends.
Wait, there's more.
This is
of you?
already.
What? Okay, who are you people? As she's like gonna.
Let's take this outside if that's all right. No offense, but I feel like this would be a little more comfortable if we were somewhere else. It's gonna stay in my mind forever now. God damn it.
As you all see Magpie teleport out with that face.
Magpie?
Not Magpie.
No.
Fucking
Magpie's here, goddamn. Right.
Tatiana.
So I fucked up. That's on me. That's completely on me. When I went in and he was.
I assume they know we're here.
Yeah. He was completely. Completely naked. He was. Yeah. He's seems to be very much adjusting to someone popping in his life very well. I told him we can have a conversation outside.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, he'll open the door. He is just in his pants, has no shoes, walks out. So, my lovely lady friend is getting ready. How can I help you, good folks?
Well, we were sent here on a mission to apparently make your life miserable. I guess,
An impossible task, I see.
yeah.
It's really more. Tatiana kind of like talks it up. Like the direct words were just ruin your day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Equally challenging, I'm afraid, for you. You sent here by a villain, perhaps.
Cynthia's like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Your brother kind of wants to kill your girlfriend, and we talked him out of that. But like, then he wants us to come here and like apparently like ruin your day instead.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. Thank you for such honesty. It's not the first time my brother has tried to play his little tricks on me. They never work.
Well, at the very least, I guess that's good to know. We kind of needed his help with a favor in exchange, and we were trying to keep up some, I don't know, his words are conquer the earth, because...
Like he can do that on his own. Ah, Loki talks big, but he is in fact a little wimp. A coward. Don't worry, I will
Right.
handle the villain myself.
Cool, cool. Can you wait till after we get him to help us with our thing? Maybe...
What do you need his help for?
He was gonna help us get into, I don't know, like a vault or something like that?
He like frowns a bit. Maybe I can help you out with that. I don't. What vault? Where? There's no vault that can resist my hammer.
I think it's what is he? He told us what the name was, the vault, right? What he told us was Odin's vault, or what was
Yeah,
that?
Odin's
It
vault.
was Odin's fault. Yeah, in Asgard. In
Yeah.
Asgard. His dad's house. His house.
Yeah, yeah.
Breaking into his house. I'm not looking fast talking to. Maybe you can fast talk this guy to give us the keys.
I don't know, man. Well, it was a vault in Asgard by a guy
Odin's
named.
beard. You planning to rob my father?
Not necessarily. Is it really robbing? If it was it really things that belong to him?
Well, they do belong to him. That's why they're in his vault.
I don't know. I feel like there's so much things in there. He won't miss a
Where do
few
you put
things
your
missing.
belongings? You just let them sit in the sun?
Depends on the belongings at the very least, but I feel like he won't miss a few things. I'm sure he has so many.
Quite sure he will.
Are you sure? Are you sure we can't just talk this out and you just help us out with this one?
You are truly some honest thieves. Most people would not just walk to the son of the owner and declare their intentions openly. I salute your honesty and bravery. Alas, I must urge you to find better ways to channel your valor.
Oh man, this is gotta be honest. Do you think we can get him to, I don't know, let us into the vault then without having to sneak in? Because we don't have a lot of options here.
Suppose you could speak to my father, but I doubt he will just let you in.
Not a nice guy.
What did you say?
This is not a nice guy.
He's stern, but wise.
Yeah, sounds like it. Okay. Okay then. Well, we don't really have a lot of options here, Mr. Thor. We either do what your brother wants, which doesn't seem to be going to work out for us, or we're gonna have a problem.
Listen, I can get you a meeting with my father, and you help me deal with my nefarious brother, my villain. I'm sure father will reward your bravery.
Okay, that might be nice.
Yeah. Cynthia would actually say, yeah, to be fair, we only need like one thing from it, and like I'm gonna be honest, even if you're right and like he's not like that like scary of a guy, he's probably gonna like hurt like a lot of people if he gets what he wants out of there.
You do know my father's vault contains only the most dangerous artifacts and weapons. There's no thing there that can be used for the betterment of mankind, or the Asgardian, or any kind, really. Our relics stored there could threaten all the 9 realms.
Well, at the very least, I think we want to see it for ourselves. Gotta be honest to you.
Well, if you tell me where you saw my brother, I will be able to handle his mischief. And when that's done, I will talk to my father to, at the very least, let you have a look inside. I can promise you that at the very.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Last time we saw him, he was eating ice cream at a restaurant before he teleported us here. So I don't know if he's gonna be there at all. Actually, he didn't really give us a cell phone to call him with.
Ice cream, is that the weird cone-shaped thing that tastes like sweetness that melts in your mouth?
Yes.
Well, there are many places like that, so I'll need a bit more specifics.
Well, he was he was in Latveria at the very least. It was Latveria, right? Ground was a different
Yeah.
city. I'm not getting.
No,
It's like New York.
no, you were in fact in Doomstadt,
Hashtag.
in Hashenstadt.
Not yet,
then.
not yet. We're not there. We're not there. We're not in North Korea yet.
Hashenstadt, actually. We were having a wonderful conversation when it came up, and he was eating ice cream. Apparently, he likes the flavor and the color green a lot.
Yes, he does enjoy green. A bit of a narcissist. Too obsessed with his own image, I could say.
Hmm.
Though villains are often arrogant and full of themselves.
Isn't this guy like your brother? Are you guys related at all, or?
Unfortunately, we are. But we are quite different in mind and behavior. For one, I uphold the nobility of my people, whereas he likes to, well, play with people's feelings, as you've just seen, and apparently organized the assassination of my girlfriend, which I take severe issue with.
To be frank, he just wanted us to like just make you feel have a bad day, and was willing to just call it a day after that. He seems to just want to mess with you, which honestly, that's the most brotherly thing I've heard so far. Is it common to call brothers and family members like villains in Asgard? Is that just a thing you guys do?
Well, I suppose some people's siblings are less problematic than this one, but I suppose not. Most Asgardians are honorable people. Fortunately, Loki represents the worst of us.
Damn, okay. This is, man, this seems like outside my pay grade. I feel like you guys need to talk this one out instead of... Well, how do you deal with your villainous brother then?
I usually beat him up.
Oh. I don't... Has that worked?
Yes, usually. Keeps him down for a few centuries.
Okay, have you tried talking to your brother?
Like that will ever work.
Have you tried?
I suppose not. I mean, I suppose I have tried, but he doesn't really listen much.
Well, have you tried talking to him, or is it one of those you're not good enough and you don't belong and you are not acting like how I think you should act?
Well, you have to live up to our father's expectations.
And what are those expectations?
Be honorable, just, wise. Now, I'm not saying I live up to all of my father's expectations, but I do fulfill most of the criteria.
Okay. Wow. And so your dad just fine with you guys just being each other for whatever?
He nods.
Man, you guys have a weird, sad upbringing right now.
I don't think so.
Okay. Why are you here in the first place, actually?
Ah, I am here dating Jane Foster, my girlfriend.
I mean, why are you here on Earth and not on Asgard with the other Asgards?
Because I enjoy Midgard, of course.
Uh-huh. And you're allowed to vacation whenever you want, and your brother just comes and follows you and causes problems, and you guys beat each other up and just repeat that all over again?
I leave when I want to. I don't get. What is this vacation?
Oh man, okay. Usually it's a time when you take a break off your normal routine and try to relax from it, and come back when you're rejuvenated or when your time span of that vacation is over with.
I see. Yes, I am often relaxing here. Yes, but I am also recently. I've been informed that they have villains that I assist with dealing with.
And who are these villains?
Evil doers, criminals.
Like of Asgard or just
No,
any?
people here who harm humans, mortals.
Okay, so you were sent here to fight villains,
No,
and those.
Okay, I see you are not smartest of your kind. Let me try and walk this slowly for you.
Mm-hmm.
I came down here because I like Midgard.
Okay.
I was approached to plea for aid, and I am doing what any honorable person should, and answering that plea of aid by fighting your villains for you.
Who made that plea? Curiosity.
I believe it was a bald man, an eye patch.
Hilarious! Like, my fucking god! Did Asgard get scammed by Shield? Or maybe they didn't. Or maybe the Asgard scammed Shield. I don't know. I'm not sure who scammed whom here.
Okay, so a bald man with an eye patch came and made a plea, and you decide to do that. Have you defeated any villains so far?
Yes, quite a lot. I am undefeated as of yet.
Okay, man.
Who were some of those villains? If you want to regale me with the stories.
Oh boy, give me a moment to open up the fucking Google.
Fucking Cliffy. Who scammed whom here in the trade deal with fucking Asgard and Shield?
I don't think they scammed Asgard. I think Nick Fury just scammed this guy.
Yeah. God, this guy's an idiot. Is this how all Asgardians are?
They haven't been here quite some time.
Let's see here. Let's
Did Dad send down his fail son to get him away because he's too dumb?
Oh,
You know, Loki, I get it. I also want to mess up this guy's ruin his day for a single time. I get you, Loki. I see why you hate this guy.
God, I look for villains lists and all they give me is Spider-Man villains. Come on, Google. Be a bit more
Well, yes, it's New
creative.
York. It's everything. Most of Shield is stationed in New York, Grunt. Most of Marvel happens in New York.
There we go. Say, well, there was the guy with the big forehead. Suppose, there was the man who could shoot really well. He had one of your little things, guns. Yes, that's it. I wrestled with the giant colossus, bested him. I suppose you wish for me to go on, and we can spend here all day, but I would rather solve my issue with my brother right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know I don't actually know who any of those guys are.
Yeah. I think you should try a different approach, Mr. Thor.
I believe I've chased off evil mutants several times. It's all in a good day's work.
How do you know they're evil?
Well, the Fury Man, he tells me. He usually calls me at the place of disaster. I take care of the villains, and I then get to go back home and enjoy a nice, relaxing evening pleasuring my girlfriend, Jane Foster.
I'm happy for you on that part. Wonderful. I don't get to spend enough time with my girlfriend.
I am truly sorry. You are losing quite a lot, my friend.
Okay, so man,
Um, just gotta just want to circle back to the mutant thing. No, I'm a mutant. I can tell you that when mutants first develop their powers, they don't really have a lot of control over them. It kind of happens suddenly. They're not really. A lot of them aren't really. I'm not going to say some of them aren't assholes, but how many of those people may have just been poor folks who suddenly got their powers awoken one day and then never got any chance?
Don't know. I've never stopped to ask them. But the Fury Man does not lie. Sure, he has good reason.
why are you sure he doesn't lie to you? Or that you can trust him?
Well, I never really thought about it.
Do you
Suppose
think
he just
maybe he...
never. I don't
Do you
think.
think...
I don't think he ever lied to me. I've talked with him since I arrived here 2 years ago.
Yeah, but the thing is, may not be lying to you, but is he always telling you the truth? Technically, I've been out of the States for a while, but from what I understand, there's kind of like this Registry Act right now, which means technically a mutant who doesn't register is a criminal. If I'm going to be technical, that
You're starting
stretch
to
that to,
sound
like-
like my brother. Is playing word games with me will not earn you any mercy, villain.
We're
what
we're
I
trying.
mean is, I think some of these people may have been more victims, and sometimes people who are afraid, like this Mr. Fury is, can treat them cruelly.
False alarm. Dog was just being fucking randomly shady for no fucking reason.
What if you just didn't
Cool.
find that? What if it's a nasty surprise you'll find later?
That's
We'll
always a
find it later.
possibility. Yeah.
And Cynthia will follow that up as well. She'll say, also, I don't really do word games, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not smart enough for that shit. I leave that shit to smarter people. I just do what I think is right,
No.
and what I think is right, and I fight things.
That's exactly what my brother would say. I'm not smart enough as he is deceiving me. I've seen this game before. I'm not gonna fall for it.
Well, at the very least, Mr. Thor, we're trying to get to an understanding here because we're learning a lot from you. Do you know what happens to those mutants that you fight?
Well, I believe he is taking them to the facility, he calls it. I never really understood what it supposedly is a place to house them. Yes, that's the name. I believe they called it the house.
So you don't know if these people are villains outside of what Fury tells you. You don't know what happens to them afterwards. You just leave and come back to pleasure your girlfriend afterwards.
Yes.
And
I mean, why would he do this? Aren't these the mutants just like you? So why would you do this to your own kind? I don't see the reasoning.
Cynthia's gonna say, man, I got a lot to explain to you. Do you know people with a different skin color in this country didn't have the right to vote until like fucking 40 years ago?
What do you mean vote? What do you vote on? Don't you have a king of your own?
No, we have a president. He gets elected by everyone.
That seems unwise.
Listen, it can cause. Listen, man. Sometimes it turns into a shit show, but
Yeah, no. I understand the Midgar's customs are alien to me. Forgive my outburst of honest opinion. I am not a
No, it's
diplomat.
fine,
I'm a
fine.
warrior.
it's fine. But that's one thing. That's one thing. On Earth, we all might be humans here on Earth, but there's a lot of people who don't view other people as the same.
Interesting perspective. I don't understand it, but I hear it.
Would you believe during the 30s and the 40s during the Second World War, a bunch of people decided to murder like, I don't know, I think it was like over 6 million people because they just didn't like who they were.
No, but then again, you mortals are quite numerous.
Motherfucker, he said only 6 million. God, Loki, I hate these all. Let's call him an Asgard.
But I was also told about how dangerous fights between superpowered individuals can be. I was shown many images about one of your great cities being leveled to the ground. I believe my presence here is quite mandatory, and that's why I don't think the Fury Man is lying.
Cynthia will say, I don't disagree. That was a pretty bad scene, but most mutants aren't on that level.
I beg to differ. Just last week I had to fight a villain that could create earthquakes. Many people could have died if I wasn't there to save the day.
did that villain try to fight you at all? Was he scared, or did he even try to stop you?
Well, I did knock him out before he could do too much. but an earthquake was going on, so if I didn't stop him, who knows how many people have been caught by it and died, many injured.
It's like Cynthia said, when powers awaken, there's no control over them.
Did he say anything? Was he saying anything? Was he doing anything? Where was
I'm
he?
not sure about you, but I don't wait for my enemy to introduce themselves before I hit them with my hammer.
How do you know?
That's where we're different. We've made at least 3 of my friends have tried to kill me.
You are quite a interesting individual, then. Forgiveness
I mean, I regenerate.
Forgiveness is a strength for some, but I don't follow that logic.
Well, one, I regenerate, so like it doesn't really matter to me, and secondly, those are people in bad spots. A lot of them were taken from their homes, pushed into crime by people more powerful than them. So we help them. They become better people. They've given up that lifestyle.
That sounds like something a woman would do. I am proud to see you are doing your womanly duties.
Do you do you understand that sometimes a villain can become heroes and sometimes a hero can become a villain?
Unlikely. Villains are villains because they hurt other people for their own benefits, and heroes are the ones who stop them.
What about when a villain thinks they're doing the right thing, or they were told by someone else that they have to do something, or they get tricked into doing something? If someone came to you and said, "I need help, can you fight this person?" and the person was an innocent, is it
That seems.
different?
Why would you do that?
Because you
Why would
didn't
you
know?
lie?
Because, oh, maybe that person who told you was the villain, but you don't know that. You just saw that someone needed help.
Your
Does that
words
mean that
confuse
person's
me,
evil?
mortal. Speak plainly.
I'm saying, I think someone's lying to you, Mr. Thor.
Impossible. My wisdom may not be as great as my father. I can sift through illusions and magic.
Have you been tricked before?
It has happened when I let my guard down, but
So how do you know if you haven't let your guard down now?
because I only let my guard down in certain moments of passion, and we're not having that right now.
I think,
You don't let your guard down around mortals at all? Especially mortals who don't have any mutations or other powers?
Like I said, only in certain moments of passion, and I have my pants on.
Where's this facility located that they're keeping all these people in?
I do not know.
You don't know?
No, that's not my responsibility.
Mr. Thor, does Jane know about this?
Kind of glances back and says, she knows my responsibilities, yes. I think it's why she loves me.
And she hasn't brought up any questions about Mr. Fury or this bald guy with the eye patch?
There were some discussions in the beginning, but we established a schedule and I keep to it. He's happy with that.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Thor. I don't think you realize that you are in danger, and I don't think you realize the choices you are making here. And I think you're trying to do it because you want to be a good person. I think you're a good person.
I believe so as well. I know you may have doubts, but why don't you talk to the Fury Man? Maybe if you think I've been deceived, he surely can't deceive you. Women are more skilled with the usage of the tongue than the men.
Can you give us a guarantee he's not going to arrest us? Because technically we are U.S. citizens who haven't registered, which means, crime.
Now, did you just confess to being a villain? Your honesty truly knows no limits.
Well, I don't live in the United States.
Oh, but
I'm
then,
back here on a job.
then are you just trying to confuse me again with complicated word structure?
We're
You
mainly
either-
asking.
You either are a villain because you don't follow the laws, or you are a normal, good working person because you respect the laws.
Different countries have different laws, Mr.
I follow the laws in Latveria.
I don't know what that is, but sounds good to me.
We're asking for a level of protection from you if we meet this Fury guy. We don't know if he's gonna. What if he starts yelling, calling us villains, and he decides to hurt us, or this is a trap?
Then I will guarantee your safety until you return to this Latveria place.
Just the last time we tried to help out people, we were labeled as villains and terrorists.
Like I said, I will give you my word that I will keep you safe until you reach back your lands of Latveria.
Very well. Thank you for your word and oath, Mr. Thor.
Well, I shall fly to get the Fury Man, as he sort of extends his hand, and you see from sort of up on the fucking RV, there's this hammer that kind of flies into his hand as he like throws it in the air and he like takes off with it.
What the fuck?
He still only has the pants on, but
Fucking Nick Fury! It's 6 a.m. in the morning! Fury Man, I have questions. Oh god, not this guy again.
As Cynthia will just say as she is looking up, I don't think this man has had a single thought in his entire life.
Yeah.
He takes everything at face value. We could have just lied to him. We could have just lied to him. We could have just told him any fucking bullshit. We could have just fucking told him that his dad once sent us here to take him to the vault. He probably would have fucking believed it.
I don't. I don't know how to.
Cynthia, upon saying that, just like walk into the RV.
Yeah, let's talk to his girlfriend before the Fury Man finds out, and we have a more competent shield, or the Fury Man will convince him to arrest us. But it's...
Yeah, she's been in there for a while. I hope she's all right.
listen. She's making herself a cup of coffee as you walk in. She's like, "Is the conversation's over?"
Yeah, your boyfriend's going to go fetch the bald guy so we can talk with him.
Oh,
Your He's not a great thinker, is he?
No, he's not.
I'm sure he has other qualities.
You saw him, Tatiana. You saw the other quality.
Do you
I
say
mean-
that? Do you say that, Tatiana?
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. God fucking damn it.
Says she's kind of smile and says, "I mean, yeah, he does."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen, men aren't my thing, but listen, I can acknowledge he looks good.
Listen, he is a bit gullible, yes, but he has good intentions. And I heard some of that discussion. I'm not sure I'm really safe with you.
Listen, we don't hurt people at the very least, and we're not trying to hurt anyone. We did this to hopefully avoid his brother from doing the nuclear option, and that mostly involved pranking him until he was just sad for a little bit.
They have had a couple of spats over the years, these that I know of.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. It sounds like one of those family therapy type of situations. So, are you cool with the whole villains and things he's talking about?
Listen, the Fury Man, as you call him, is. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He's has a good head on his shoulders. He knows what he's doing. I trust him.
You trust him when he says he's just taking people to an unknown location without due process on the fact that they're just mutants.
Well, he has contracted several of the most brilliant minds in the US to build, well, prison centers and rehabilitation centers for dangerous individuals.
And
Has anyone been rehabilitated?
It's not really my field of expertise. So I don't keep track of them. I mostly work as an, I'm gonna say astrologist, not astrologist, fucking. God, what's the other one? The actual science.
Astronomist.
Astronomist, thank you.
I think yeah.
I study the stars, not politics or social issues.
At the very least, I feel like it's one of those situations where these aren't things; these are people whose lives are turned upside down and put in somewhere
Well-
else where they're told they're criminals now.
Well, listen, one, they're not criminals. Two, I know some of the people who worked on these facilities, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with some of them, but these are respected scientists that I've had the pleasure of meeting several times, and none of them struck me as I will build the labor camps individuals. Like
Has
Reed
anyone-
Richards, have you heard about Reed Richards or Hank Pym?
Yeah.
I know a little bit. None of them good, but has anyone been inside or anyone on the outside know what happens in there?
Sure, they are. Again, I don't think I have the clearance.
Okay. So, your boyfriend is just here visiting and stopping feelings, and apparently coming back to you on a scheduled time.
Yes, that was quite a discussion. I heard most of it. Unfortunately, I am still trying to teach him how customs here work. It was way worse in the beginning. He kept smashing every mug he drank from, and being way more loud and boisterous.
Understandable. Wow. There's You like living here? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little lost, guys.
Looks at you. I'm sure the plane with Director Fury will be here eventually. Have to sit in awkward silence too long. If you want coffee, though, I can help with that.
Would appreciate that. I'm trying to be polite.
I know, it's just that you came in with your perspective, and it seems like you're accusing me of stuff that I have literally no control over.
It's more the fact that you seem to have Thor's ear, and it feels like no one's really asking the important questions. But like you're right, from my
ask
perspective,
me
so
what you want. Maybe I can answer. You've seen the way he talks and the way he interprets things. I don't find him a very reliable source for information.
that's true enough. Did he just show up at your front door and say, "My lady, let's go off on a place of cadoodling out in the sand"?
He fell from the sky, so not that far off.
He says he's I guess here because he likes to be here, so I guess vacation sabbatical.
Suppose, although I think he's just dodging responsibility back home. He never really likes to talk too much about his home.
And have you met his brother?
Only when they fight.
And he hasn't tried to kill you yet, or is that always been happening? He's just stopped him every time.
He has stopped him 3 times at this point. I'm quite used to it.
Ooh, are you okay?
Well, I suppose dating an Asgardian god has its drawbacks.
And I presume Spirit just came by one day after a couple fights that got a little too loud.
Yeah, tends to. Well, him and his landing on Earth first time kind of drew a lot of attention, so they were onto him quite fast. Shield came in, talked to him, recruited him in their little project.
And has it been anyone else on this little project, or is it just Thor?
She'll sort of like think about this. Is like, again, I'm not exactly sure. They probably have other people as well.
Okay. I like your RV.
Thanks.
Do you saw your equipment out there? I think Claire said stargazing stuff.
Yeah. I specialize in astronomy.
Oh, that's kind of romantic.
Oh, like chuckles a bit. Well, at least hope I can convince you I'm not an evil person, and nor is he.
We are not blaming. We're not saying that. No.
Yeah.
No, I
way.
don't think your boyfriend's a terrible guy. I think he's just I think he's a good-natured idiot who doesn't ask questions.
The problem is after New York, it was horrible. I had the fear, the panic.
Cynthia will actually say, "Listen, I get that. Wasn't something anyone could predict. Wasn't something anyone could have been prepared for. Can be honest, my concern. It's the same thing I told your boyfriend out there. When mutants first get their powers, they don't have a lot of control over them. sometimes they flare up. If you've got powers like mine, it doesn't do that much. I can break things, but I can only break things within I can touch. But
That's
some powers are.
why they do the registration act. You register and they'll be able to like find you before like lose your shit.
What happens if people their powers activate and they're losing their shit from the start?
Remember the earthquake guy your boyfriend mentioned?
Okay, what about
Was
the
he-
people
was
who
he-
don't? What about the people who use their powers to, well, cheat in life?
Fuck them.
I mean, submit them to the justice system if they're terrorists. Well,
Yeah, how are you
There-
gonna hold in a prison a guy that can like crack the earth with his mind?
Well, hold on. Quick question: is there a way someone can find out they're a mutant before their powers come up?
I think they've been like, there's like discussions about that, but nothing concrete. Plus, I'll be honest. Listen, you don't. Okay, okay. Listen to me. You can't blame people for making assumptions. They literally call. There's an organization here, US based. They literally call themselves the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
shoots herself, takes out gun, kills herself. No, first she used to kill Max.
Now, question: Max told us the name. He didn't include the evil part.
He didn't. He didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I got told about that. I didn't get told about the evil part. They just told me the name was Mutant Brotherhood. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of that name either.
Yeah, well, that's how they've called themselves in public. There's like footage of that if you want to see it, I guess.
Yeah, actually, I would really love to see it.
Just kind of like scrounge up some fucking old tapes. There's like a box. I don't have that much material here, but I used it to like show Thor stuff. Yeah, this she like puts the fucking cassette in. As this recording, as you'll see like this guy fucking let me pull up the Marvel shit list. Yeah, as you'll see this sort of young girl kind of just as she there's like this is clearly like being recorded as she goes to the sort of ATM machine, fucking puts her hand on it, the thing fucking electrifies, short circuits, and like money starts fucking flying out. As she has like a bag and starts like stashing the bag before she like turns to the camera and fucking like just zaps it. There's other footage like that. I have a couple more here if you want.
Yeah, that's Robert. Do you have a fitting footage of them actually calling themselves the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants?
Yeah, that's the even actually the most recent one. As you'll see, there's the footage, and you do recognize this man. This is a man you've seen a while ago. The big man with the helmet that fucking like lopped your car over all those years ago. Where he is sort of fist fighting Thor, as there's like a camera footage catching this, as he will say that nobody can stop the Juggernaut. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants will rise up and strike you down. And well, it's very overly dramatic.
Okay, so I was about to ask how 0 for 10 of government PSA footage. How good are we? The acting
The problem
chops.
is Thor replies with similarly overly dramatic lines, so
That's true. They are just
it
fucking
doesn't.
stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't look too out of place.
Claire doesn't know. Is this a government shitty PSA or is this actually real personalities?
Yeah, this guy calls himself the Juggernaut, and he's been escaping
Yeah, I know
conventional
that guy.
prisoners for like I think a decade or so now.
Yeah, I know that guy. That guy's like a fucking mercenary.
Where do you put this guy?
Considering I'm on first name basis with the guy who founded the Brotherhood, and the last time I am aware that him and this guy met, they were trying to kill each other. I don't think they're actually on speaking terms.
Sounds to me like there might be some miscommunication, which I'm pretty sure you can solve it by just talking to Nick Fury himself.
Yes, the guy at the head of the department that's running the Mutant Registration Act.
It's nice to know his name, though. He never told us his name when he was breaking shit when we last met him.
No. You reference Nick Fury, not the Juggernaut.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Nick
know.
Fury.
I know. She's talking about the fact that Juggernaut announced his name on camera.
Oh yeah.
Unlike Nick Fury, who was, I assume, but as of right now, did not announce himself to us personally.
Kind of shrugs and says a lot of the more dangerous mutants don't tend to be mentally stable, in my opinion. I'm not sure if that's just a byproduct of what's going on with them, but this is one of the more extreme cases nonetheless.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with building heavy-duty prisons for proven criminals. There's nothing insane about that. It's more about the fact that the question of picking up.
Listen, I don't trust the government spooks either, but I trust some of the people who've agreed to work with them.
I mean, isn't by the way, does Reed Richard like fucking? What the fuck does he? Like, I know he. A lot, yeah.
Because he
I would love to.
is kind of world famous by now.
Yeah, but I wonder if he's like a scientist or runs a company.
Oh, he does both.
Yeah.
No, Reed Richards does have his own research
Company, yeah.
and development company, and he's known as one of the smartest people in the world and a big philanthropist. He helps so many fucking people with his donations and science fairs and projects, and it's
She knows the robber barons also helped people in the 19th century. They also donated to
And
culture and
I'll
science.
say this, you recognize the second name as well. Hank Pym, another famous world-renowned scientist, known for his more pacifistic ways and completely like... Hank Pym is a notorious pacifist. He's never known to be like advocate for even an ounce of violence. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Stark, but I don't think anyone is.
I mean, maybe. Are you sure these people aren't just maybe profiting of government contracts?
These people could make so much money that they don't need that. Only Stark profits off of government contracts. That's just because he's not as smart as the other two.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is coming from the other side of the chair here. Just because a guy tells you that he's nice and doesn't want to hurt me doesn't mean I can't look at him and be like, you're making a prison where I get to go away forever for just being unlucky in the genetic cycle here.
Well, like I said, she points to the screen with fucking freeze frame on the Juggernaut. I'm not saying everyone needs to go to the prison, but like, have to put this guy somewhere.
I mean, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the problem I'm having. My problem is when small, regular people who have no idea what's going on never come back out. What does that say?
Well, right now, I don't think there's that many small, regular people in the prison, I guess.
I don't think you know. I don't think you have the list, and I don't think Director Fury will give them to us.
don't think
Don't forget
so
the
either.
public registry on the prison population for these institutions.
Like
I was-
nods.
I was, God, 12, 13 when my powers manifested. That just means I'm gonna go wherever box they want to put me in forever. That's it.
Like I said, I'm sure we can like talk this out. I feel like there's a lot of misunderstandings because, well, who do you guys work for? I don't even. I told you a lot about my associations, but I know nothing about yours. You mentioned
Oh,
Latveria.
God.
You know that Latveria is like run by fucking a dictator, right?
I fucking kind of agree. Oh god, the fucking Doom is a fucking liberal
They- you're gonna be on my ass about the Mutant Registration Act when you work with Latveria, which has a literal Doombot army. And
At the very
there's
least-
Doctor Doom. He like keeps warmongering around the globe. Excuse me.
Listen, the name was not something we agreed with, and honestly, he originally came here to the States to find a way to compromise everyone else, but apparently the scientific community rejected the idea of not making a prison for mutants.
It was more or less more that they didn't care in general. They just didn't.
That's true.
Just
I guess that makes it.
it's more that they shrugged their shoulders. They didn't want to do it.
So
Those
I
things-
find it hard to believe that someone like Hank Pym wouldn't care about the suffering of others.
When you make the choices between a prison or the other guy who's not putting you in a prison, what do you think people is going to choose in the end? Especially when you're young, vulnerable, and the world hates you.
That
'Cause I don't think
Latveria has
it-
no fucking criminals.
I'm not saying they don't have criminals.
That's
I'm just
true,
saying
because if you're a criminal in Latveria, Doombot is gonna show up and kill you. So much better.
I haven't had to do
they-
that
they-
to
they-
anyone.
They don't actually. They're just a military force. They don't. But does we? By the way, I have a question. Does the very still have a civilian police force? Or is
They
no
do,
Doombots?
they do, but the Doombots are just
They are just the mil- but they are just- but they're
they're the
but-
military department.
But is there any cross? Okay, I want to ask because I hope that the military is actually separate from the civilians and Doombots do not just walk on the streets.
No. They don't
Yeah.
walk on the streets. But
Yeah.
now, Claire, what
Mhm.
do you think Victor's reaction would be if Juggernaut started like punching houses in the streets?
Well, you obviously would send in like the Doombots, the military. Yeah, that would be like that would necessitate probably a stronger response.
I'm just saying we're making a world here where people who are caught in the middle are going to have to choose dangerous options to survive. 'Cause I don't think when someone hears I'm a mutant, they're going to be nice about it.
Well, that reputation is already ruined for many years to come.
And so when you have people who are as young as 11 years old being told you're going to live in a world that hates you, what do you think they're going to do?
I think the best thing they can do is sign up, program, and well, not become this. As she like points again at the screen. It'll give me
Program
a
where-
vigilance roll, by the way.
Oh, the feds are fucking here. The fucking feds.
Oh, that's
Holy
the first
shit.
time I've ever had in my life.
Holy shit. Okay, Cynthia, you notice as the environment outside has shifted. As you like glance out the window, you see in real time as everything grows fucking bigger. Insanely bigger. I'll say, Tatiana, you also notice this.
What the fuck's going on outside?
As like
Ooh.
she like also like looks and like kind of pulls apart the blinds a bit. What the fuck? And you
Tatiana
now
teleports out. Go.
You will
cool.
immediately if that's a possible grunt. I'm not sure if I interrupt
mean-
you or not, though.
yeah, you can teleport outside as you are now in a fucking desert like dunes.
You said we're in dunes or we're outside? I'm sorry.
You're in a desert like environment filled with desert dunes.
What the fuck? She kind of looks around, presumably.
Fucking see the giant like pillars that darken parts of the sky, at the horizon. Like Jane's like, what the fuck? I assume we all go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Uh,
As
where-
yes, Cynthia's gonna say, really hope that your boyfriend didn't just fucking lie to our faces.
I don't think he did,
Never
but I think.
lies. He's incapable of that.
But what if someone else lied to him? Like, I don't know, the feds or the spooks tricked him.
Okay, I'm gonna like, as she like pulls out her cell phone, it's like, fucking signal. What? There's a powerful jolt as it feels like an earthquake, like a low intensity earthquake is happening. Before it like
Okay.
it lasts for about 5 minutes before it like settles down. Okay, I'm starting to freak out now.
I'm gonna teleport around and see if I can get an idea what the hell we are. Okay? I'll be back.
How far are you gonna teleport?
How far can I go? I think, what was it, 1,000 feet?
I'm asking how
1,000
many
paces.
kilometers.
Oh. God, you're asking me
10,
that.
20, 30, how many are you gonna...
I think she's gonna go to 20th and 30 if she didn't see anything else the first time.
Yeah, it's all fucking desert as far as you can see.
Yeah, she teleports back. Okay, no need to panic, but I don't really see anything else anywhere.
Holy fucking shit. Okay, let's not panic. Panicking slightly, but let's not panic.
Cynthia just kind of shrugs. I don't know. This shit usually works itself out.
Cool.
Honestly, the best thing we can do right now is either to figure out where anyone is anywhere, and if this is what I think it is, there has to be some people here, unless they're all dead, and then we'll have a conversation about that, I guess.
What do you think this is?
There was something Victor mentioned to us, and a friend of ours too.
Prison concepts about small spaces.
A mutant prison, Jane.
Listen,
Wait.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Apparently, you make things fucking small or something.
You think they like... But this is even possible?
Yes. Well, yes, it is possible. Whether they have it right now, I don't know. But
Looking at it,
either working on it, well, I guess maybe we are. Congratulations with text. This is what happens when you don't have due process.
What about Thor?
They lied to him. I think Thor is a good person, but I think they might have either just like, or maybe. What if they didn't tell him? What if they were like,
Oh,
Thor, please
God.
wait in this room
He's gonna think you're responsible for this shit. Oh my god.
This is the problem. I think Thor's a good person, but the spooks are not.
I'm gonna be honest, Jane. I think we have a lot bigger problems than Thor's opinion right now, this very moment.
well, no, I think we're gonna have a big problem if Thor goes to Iveria and either destroys everything and kills a whole bunch of innocent people, or gets killed and gets Asgard to fucking invade.
God damn it. Okay. So
Have any ways to contact the outside that don't require on technology? As you just throws a satellite phone.
well, no, not really. I could try some meditation process and hope someone picks up, but I don't think it's gonna really work out that way for us.
I can have some of those if I have time to train enough hypothetically. I mean, I'm not sure about food and water in this place, but I don't have them right now.
They wouldn't just let us starve here, right?
Well, I don't. Let's complain to send a letter to Congress right here about the state, the state of the judicial system. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't think they
I'm
have
sure
to
your
have that.
snark is gonna help us a lot.
Well, I say we can start moving and pick a direction, and hopefully we find something.
Well, at least we can still drive around, I guess.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, we still have that, I suppose.
RV, start driving through the fucking desert as eventually you'll the more like sandy area as it gives way to rocky terrain as you see these vast fucking rock canyons in front of you. Kind of hard to navigate as well. She's like, this is what you think they send all the people?
Not, we don't know how extensive
Well-
the program is.
Considering that we were cleared of the original charges and our only thing was we didn't register because we were citizens of a different country, yeah.
I have some food and water, but I don't think it will last us more than a month.
Well, if we have a month's time, of maybe 2 months with some extra rationing, sort of to figure this out.
Yeah, as well, we'll drive around slowly. Like, not sure if anyone has anything they want to do.
Well, I know, Tata, I want to see if there's any people here, because they're also trapped in here with us. Jesus
Glance
Christ.
around, there doesn't seem to be any sign of civilization, people, or anything. All fucking rocks, canyons, and deserts. But eventually, about like a couple of hours pass. Fortunately for all of you, there is one way one can go. As well, you do hear Charles' voice in your head. He's like, hello, Claire, Cynthia, Tatiana, can you hear me?
Yes, we're there. Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
Professor.
I'm happy you're safe. You're safe, right?
Yes. For now, I don't see any threats.
we're kind of small right now, but nothing else is happening.
Okay. Well, disappeared and an angry Asgardian came knocking.
Yeah. Okay, could you tell him that I'm pretty sure the government just his girlfriend's here with us. I think the Fury Man considered his girlfriend collateral damage.
Yeah, we're trapped in some kind of unknown dimension now.
I didn't want to do this, but I think there's only one person that can get you out of there. I have to wait for Wanda to get here. Luckily, we were able to, well, I didn't do it, but your friends were able to pacify the Asgardian, or rather, I suppose I was told Ashlyn pacified the Asgardian.
Thank God he's not immune to children, at least.
It appears
Alright,
I believe she is an expert manipulator, Claire. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
she
can
manipulates-
resist her.
Yeah, he manipulates Doom all the well. Me and Logan can, but alas, no one else can. But
I believe that's what she likes you to think.
anyway, we will ration food, and I guess I have to wait for now.
So expect if one does involve, it will be a rough scenario. I'm not exactly sure where you're being kept.
We have some ideas, but again, also don't know. We see nothing but desert here.
Don't worry. People are working
Be
to try and
fine.
get you out.
Professor, there's also Thor mentioned that they've been rounding up other people, and I'm not sure innocent or otherwise, but still, there might be I'm not sure where we're at, but there might be more people somewhere in trouble too.
Yeah. Also, real quick, apparently your like brother-in-law is going around calling himself Juggernaut and saying he's like with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
My brother-in-law is a mercenary that will do anything for the right amount of money.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was a lie. He was kind of lying for the cameras.
Shield has been actively poisoning the well with their mutant propaganda.
Manufactured consent and all.
Well, they do have a point. There are still dangerous mutants that do abuse their powers, but it does bring down the whole.
And certainly, people don't mind if they, and people will gladly sacrifice a few freedoms, especially if it's not their freedom, for public safety.
No, don't stay.
Not fucking mentally.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I will. I still have to get back to legal proceedings. So I think we can get someone else on this one if one does AWOL for too long.
Nah, help is help.
We appreciate. Thanks for the help, Professor.
Yeah, thanks.
As Claire will turn towards Foster. I will get some good news. Some of our friends have made contact.
But that's good. Did they figure out what happened?
We disappeared. Your boyfriend was in fact lied to because he showed up at our friend's house door very fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
For now, but yes, he's fine for now. And well, time to ration food and wait. But they're getting someone to help.
Jill nods, says, "Well, I'm sorry for dragging you all into this mess."
No, in fact, if anything, we dragged you.
It's the other way around. I think it's the other way around, actually.
Yeah.
The only
I think, I'm going to be honest. I think the Fury Man decided you were collateral damage to fuck us over.
Yeah. Sorry.
The good of the few for the good of the many. And you were, but in this case, you were the few.
Nods. Like I said, I've never been a big fan of him. I'm just
This is
surprised
why-
that people.
Oh, sorry.
Surprised that Pim would support this fucking shit.
Do you think you're forced the only one who was lied to?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've said it before to my friends and to others. I don't blame people for being scared after New York, but scared people don't always make rational decisions.
And I don't think the sales pitch was let's build Auschwitz II, but better. I think the sales pitch was we need to build prison containment facilities for dangerous people like Juggernaut who cannot be handled by the regular justice system, which is a much more reasonable pitch than, again, Auschwitz II.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's easier to see it when you just see all the bad stuff and not everything else that gets involved.
Yeah.
So, and if anything,
Fury and the Fury Man and the others, they only need them to build the prisons. They don't need them to run the prisons.
And as I said before, I don't think Fury shares the details of who goes into the prison. In fact, I don't think anyone outside of a few high-ranking figures in Washington probably have access to those lists, and I don't think they particularly care. If there's any list at all involved, even. This might all just be a big Black Ops project that even maybe many figures in the government don't know about. Off the books.
I'll nod. Well, I suppose you have powerful friends. I'm sure they'll figure it out too.
Yeah, Claire will not. Well, for now, let's
Yeah.
wait.
Listen, we got a few friends. Some of whom can like warp reality. They'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
What?
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a lot. We have many stories to share depending on how long we stay in here.
Don't worry, it's gonna be okay.
I told you we met a literal devil, actual like devil, and then we saw him die.
Yes, Mephistopheles, the guy from. I'm not sure if you've read Faust or heard about like some of the fables.
Yeah. Listen, there's enough coffee and snacks here. We can chat, I guess. I have questions.
Our lives are pretty wild and insane. Yes.
Now, I'm gonna need everyone to remind me out of character. Where the fuck did I send the other fucking Omega level world threats?
Nowhere.
So,
You sent her away.
Wanda just got told to fuck off because the sorcerers went to go
That's
kill her.
true. It was she is dealing
Yeah.
with the sorcerers.
You didn't specify. Yeah.
Okay, I remember. I was like, I feel like I should have done something with them. Okay, that would make sense because they're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fucking punching Carl Modo. Okay, never mind.
They're finishing the job Mal started.
They're currently securing the alliance with
listen.
the anti-imperialist People's Republic of China.
Listen, Wanda, even at her like super turbocharged chaos magic, cannot just bitch slap the sorcerers. Other people can do that. Don't worry. I'm sure that Wanda, once she's told, listen, your fight with the Sorcerer Supreme is not needs to wrap up faster because these your friends need help. I'm sure she won't do anything reckless or dangerous.
Of course.
Damn, as you need to mind blast Jane.
Yes.
Not much else to do here.
Jane, you're correct. We do need defenses and protections against these wild fucking people.
Yeah, we don't disagree with that part.
I don't think Fury's that guy.
Yeah, we don't disagree with that part. Yeah, we just disagree with the whole no due process part.
Eventually, it's like a day later. There's a knock at the van door.
Oh, who is it?
It's Loki. Like, hello. Decided to pay you a visit, although unlike my brother, I do know how to knock.
Hey, that's wonderful. You know, I think I know a way to ruin your brother's day.
Oh, do tell.
Well, your brother has been the fucking toady of a increasingly authoritarian government, which has been imprisoning likely innocent people as a part of a false flag operation, and he just went along with it because he was too fucking stupid to ask questions.
We can't tell him. We can all tell him we told you so. Or you can tell him I told you so. You're an idiot.
Yeah, but I already knew he was an idiot. I think even
Well,
he
yeah,
knows
but-
he's an idiot.
Yes, but
It
As
would kind of just
simple as saying, he's working for a man who literally considered his girlfriend collateral.
I think the stress also got to him at that point.
I feel it's gonna
I
have to.
told you, Jane, it's not gonna work out. It never does with him. Ugh. They never listen. I do try and warn them.
I feel like it would at least have to shake the foundation of his idea of heroes and villains, because it's kind of bad.
Listen. I'm just here. That's a cool idea, no. But question for all of you: did you just like oust my entire like plan, your scheme to him? You know, because he. How can you rob people when you tell them you're gonna rob them? I thought.
In our defense, I think the guy would not tell your dad because I don't think your brother is the smartest. I think he kind
My
of respect.
brother is literally daddy's boy. What do you mean he's not gonna? Oh my god.
Oh, did he tell him?
Well, he will. It's only a matter of time.
Which
Like
is
when the-
why it's very important. Why it's very important. We need to get out where the fuck this is, so we can go ruin his day, and his girlfriend can guilt trip him, and then we can do our scheme before he does that.
The worst plan.
I know. I have my moments of genius. They're very rare. I won't have another one for like 5 years.
To be fair, your brother is also not the smart. I think he's also uniquely susceptible to this.
Well, at the very least, can you tell your girlfriend to stop haunting me?
Ghost friend, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Shimmering creep that keeps following me
Ah.
around.
I think we know. Yeah, sadly, we don't have direct communications with him, but we can.
I don't know. He warned me about some um. He said some
Okay.
rather apocalyptic things. I'm not sure exactly how.
Yes.
Okay. That's our friend Scott. Much like Doom, he's also doing a gimmick right now.
It's Scott. Who's...
Jack, I think you meant. I think you misspoke.
Oh,
Sorry. Out of character. Zach is drunk.
okay. I guess he just likes that look. Listen, not me to judge on anyone's style.
Okay.
He has to
Listen, the last time he spoke to us, he didn't take the suit off. Didn't tell us it was him. So it just looked like a random skeleton man was talking to us.
He's kind of going through a dangerous area right now, so he kind of needs super protection. But I think we need to get to your brother and prevent him from going to your dad, and ruin his day. We can tell you about. We can share stories later.
Well, I would teleport you out of here, but you're very small, so I can't change that. So I think I need to wait for your friends to fix your size.
Can you teleport us to one of our friends who can change reality?
The problem is I don't know where they would be.
Can you maybe teleport to our other friends so they can ask
So you're
Can you let
very,
them know
very
that we're all right?
demanding. You're very demanding for people in your situation.
Oh, great, Mr. Loki. Can you just let our friends know that we're all right? And
See, he's smarter than all of you. You know.
Listen, Loki, I told you, my moment of genius happened already. I won't have another one for a couple years. I need to conserve it.
Nah, listen, it's fine. I do like you kids. Are funny, and I think being guilt tripped by Jane is gonna be it's not the punishment I intended, but I suppose Jane, are you gonna keep him out of my business for a while? You'll not. We have a deal. We have a deal indeed. As he sort of waves his hand, as there's this green energy that just sort of envelops you and the RV as you now find yourselves on this wooden surface, as there's towers, shelves, books towering in the fucking distance. This is the best approximation. You're, I believe, in Dr. Doom's office.
holy fuck! Oh, is the fucking dimension prison's fucking real? We're really fucking small.
Yeah, no, there were a lot of cages. It took me a while to get the correct one.
what?
How many? Roughly? How many? Bird's eye view.
I appreciate your human scientist friends' sense of irony. You know, if I made a prison where I put my little miniaturized figurines in, I think calling it the house is very sinister. I appreciate it. I approve of that, you know?
We humans can be very...
Cynthia, look quick. Cynthia's gonna look at Jane. Jane, I do have one final question. If it turns out they can just zap you with this and just get you in prison at any time, how is Mr. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants guy still out?
No.
What? Whom does the mercenary work for, perhaps? Have you considered that? What if the spooks have maybe lied to the general public? Bigly.
That will cause a lot of scandals.
And what if what if they here's an evolution of the thought. What if they used against people who are not mutants? Critical journalists, government protesters,
Okay, Miss Conspiracy Theory. Doombots?
Look, the name still isn't good, no matter how you spin it.
Okay, I also complain about the name.
Okay. I'll give you that one. Again. I was against the naming conventions, but Victor was in a pretty bad spot at the time, and he committed to the gimmick.
But
Loki
compared to
will
that,
say,
yes,
I think it's a wonderful name.
the Doombots are acting as a military force and they do not interfere with civilian policing. The police force, those are still normal humans.
Yeah,
They
because
only-
they're
they o-
tackling normal problems. What happens when Mr. Juggernaut starts showing up? Aren't the Doombots gonna come in and deal with him? What
will.
happens if
Which I have
anyone?
to-
What
they
happens?
will, which I have to question. Why aren't people handling him in the United States?
I don't know, but my question is, as she looks back at you, Claire, what happens if someone says, Victor, I don't agree with you. I think you should step down. Do you think he's gonna take that lightly? So before you start preaching me about authoritarian power grabs, I feel like you should look in your own backyard.
Mr. Loki, can you tell me about that house situation?
Yes. Like I said, it's a funny name. It's a funny play on words. But yes, there were plenty of other people there.
Is it all right to ask you for the location of the house, just in case I want to go back and we want to help those
you
people?
know, you are starting to ask many favors of me, but you know,
Please,
let's
just the location. That's all.
I'm gonna require a favor out of you.
What would that be?
Well, in my time here, I did notice you have quite a devious individual amongst you. And I have been looking for someone of her skill for many centuries.
Who's that?
I believe she calls herself Ashlyn.
Listen, if you want to like pitch an intern like thing with her parents, like we can up the meeting.
Well, I expect you to do the negotiations for me. Otherwise, it's not just be much of a favor. But you do the negotiations and you get her to agree to regular scheduled playdates, and I will help you with your prison situation.
Well, first of all, we're not gonna call it playdates. We gotta give it a different name.
But what do you call when two children hang out and they play together?
I think the name's quite accurate, Tatiana. I think the name's quite accurate, Tatiana.
What other?
No, not for me, Tatiana. I'm a bit old. I know know I'm a very lively spirit, but I am quite old. No, it's for my daughter.
Ah.
Oh, you've done her.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's a much easier thing. Okay, that's much
Oh
easier.
yeah.
Okay, I think I was about to say again.
Who's your daughter?
Sweet little thing. Goes by the name of Hela.
Okay. Yeah, this sounds. I think that, yeah, Claire and Cynthia are right. I think this would work better. I will be honored.
They'll smile and nod. Well, then I just need to wait for your friends to get here and, well, everything will be resolved. Now, excuse me, I need to go collect myself some of that ice cream. You want any?
Yes,
That'd
but
be
before
pretty
you go,
nice.
how will we contact you once we do the negotiations afterwards for your answer?
I'll be in the city.
Okay.
It's very hard to miss me as like gestures for his attire. The internet truly is a disgusting place. What the?
No, Lord, boy.
I'm like, listen, I'm gonna search young Hela. What the fuck?
Oh, boy.
Okay, I found something that's fucking agreeable.
The FBI is on the way, Grunt.
No, because it's just it's a lot of sexualized. Yeah, never mind. What the fuck?
Little Romanian boy.
The problem is like some of them are just like straight up like women, but I don't like two or three I saw. I was like, this is a bit on the young side. Why are her clothes ripped?
The fuck.
Mr. Artist, why did you draw this?
Europol, Interpol on the way to your house, Grunt. The fucking I forgot what the Romanian fucking Special Justice Service is called. I think it also like funny acronym. I think it's like long. Like...
They always have funny acronyms, Mac.
And he's just gonna teleport away.
He's growing on me. Gotta be honest.
He's a funny man.
He tortures people for fun.
Listen, we all
Okay,
have our.
I don't like that part. I don't like that part.
Ah, I see. Yes, everyone tends to have redeeming qualities.
Look, I live in a world where people.
Everyone has redeeming qualities. Listen, I agree with everyone has redeeming qualities. Like, I don't hate like the Fury guy. I understand him. I don't agree with him, but like, I don't like hate everything about him.
I feel like if somebody could reach out to him and sit him down and tie him to a chair and talk to him, might be more agreeable than you realize.
Maybe you're right.
We all did just see tens of thousands of people die in a single day. Don't just get over that.
I perfectly understand, especially if there are many, and trust me, we have had encounters with many evil mutants who do just.
We met a guy named Mr. Sinister. He called himself that. That was a self-applied title.
I definitely share the sentiment of desiring safety against these threats.
Like nonsense. Let's just get out of this predicament and I'll do my best to help you out, okay?
Yeah. Listen, Cynthia will actually say, listen, if after this you can talk to your boyfriend, we can talk to Victor. We can get this Fury guy and Victor to sit down at a table and actually find a solution that doesn't involve the fucking armed camps pointing weapons of mass destruction at each other. I prefer that.
And Claire will also say again to the thing you mentioned before about my own backyard. I absolutely agree with you. The only reason I trust Victor is because I trust Victor, but on principle, I also don't like what he's doing. It's just that I know Victor has good intentions, but
We've known Victor all our lives. We've known Victor for most of our lives by this point.
And the Doctor Doom was the result of a crisis he had after peaceful efforts to cooperate with American authorities fell flat. Again, I agree with you completely that I don't agree with. I will say this: a lot of it was propaganda. Probably you heard about Latveria, but yeah, this is I think academics would call this a liberal democracy or a anocracy at best.
Well, you will about like an hour later, you'll see the shimmering glow, the familiar shimmering glow of Jack's symbiote form being like translucent projected next to you. As Jane's like, oh my fucking god, what's that?
It's one of his friend.
Okay, this is our friend Jack.
Shit.
Jack, remove the suit.
It's like, sorry, I'm a bit in outer fucking space right now.
Don't remove the suit in that case. Sorry. He's friendly. Don't worry, Jane.
Oh, okay. I could have. Okay. We don't have much time. One that did a big fucking stupid thing again, and things are gonna get only worse for all of you.
All right.
I need you three to calm her down. You just, about 5 minutes ago, to my understanding, would have been when she killed the entirety of Kamartaj. I just get her to fucking relax. And please do that before Victor comes back, because they're dealing with other shit. Out of character. Did I tell you what? Are they all like fighting the... Yeah, I think I don't think
Victor just left somewhere with like Layla. He didn't specify where.
We kind of left with that. We kind of left on a mission. We don't really know what the other people are doing.
They need to help Wanda calm her down. Victor's doing fucking other stupid shit. Fucking, I hate this. I'm gonna need your help, because It's gonna take me way too long, and it seems like the world's about to fucking end where you live.
Okay.
You're
What do we
dealing
gotta
with,
do?
You're dealing with the Slowkey guy. Once Wanda brings you back to normal, convince him, bring you into the vault, and find the thing Victor asked you, and then use it to find me and help me bring me back home faster.
Understood.
Okay.
Do
How
not
do we-
let Victor take it, and by God's sakes, do not let Wanda have it either. And do not give it to Loki. Loki will try to steal it, so be careful for that.
I kind of figured that. We kind of figured that already. Don't you worry. That part 100%.
Okay, other than that, are you mentally okay?
Yes, mentally we are fine. I
All right.
was a bit scared in there that we might be stuck, but we're fine now. I'm fine.
I'm not gonna tell you anything else because that just might spook you further.
No need to. Yeah.
Well, good luck. I'll try and keep a track of you, but
Real
time
quick,
travel is...
how do we use it? How do we use the thing to go to find you?
Yeah. We just know it's a. Yeah. We just know it's
It'll
a
be
stone.
a big blue box that's glowing. Grab it by both the handles from both sides, and then you just think about me, and it should kind of do the rest on its own.
Oh, all right.
And when you come on the other side, I'll make sure to catch you, okay?
Got it.
As he'll sort of disappear, and Jane's like, I just gonna sit down somewhere.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry we got you into this.
Yeah.
We know a lot more than we've told you. We're so sorry for this. She just said that she get calming.
Sitting down somewhere.
Don't worry. It's not the first time we had to calm Wanda down and stop her from like destroying the world. It's not the first time.
I feel
Since they're
like
not
you're understanding my point about like why people are terrified of mutants.
Yeah, the problem is there's really no way to imprison Wanda. If you try to actually destroy the world breaking out.
And there's also several evil gods out there.
I don't think she needs to know what the evil gods part.
It's more or less it was more or less that there are certain things that you cannot imprison. Wanda amongst them.
That makes me feel so much better.
You want me to make you some tea, Jane? I can make you some tea.
Drink some tea, I guess.
Like, go make her some common tea.
Eventually, you will suddenly feel yourselves. It's a weird fucking sensation as the vertigo hits, as you all sort of collapse from the desk, from the table onto the floor. Luckily, she didn't make the RV big. She that's left small.
Sorry, Jane, we can never fund you.
Well, I guess you recognize Wanda, but damn, does she look fucking different. Now I'm gonna engage maximum hackery here.
Hackery overdrive.
Let me just delete old picture. It's like a fucking Pokemon.
We got a third level.
She is radiating her hair. Her hair, this sort of bright white light, as it sort of moves. There's like almost like a rainbow effect as the strands move into one another. Her whole body is almost like radiating a small aura of light. Her eyes are have like rainbows in them, as they also slightly glow, as she looks quite worried.
Holy.
Hey, Wanda. As Cynthia will give her a hug.
Yeah, she's gonna hug all of you.
Yeah.
This place, you're safe. Oh,
We're fine.
I freaked out so hard when they told me. I was dealing with the sorcerers, and I couldn't beat. I'm so sorry. Oh,
No, it's fine. You look.
Listen,
Fucking
we're all right now.
Who the fuck did this to you? Was it the fucking Americans again? Was it Shield? Who the fuck did this to you?
Listen,
Okay. We don't exactly know because we were they kind of just zapped all of us without us knowing. So probably them, but Cynthia will say, listen, right now, still working on remember the Victor gave the three of us a mission. Gotta get into Asgard, get the thing he wants.
Okay, what's the thing he wants?
Okay, it's something that he told us should be able to help us with the people who died in New York.
Let's go get it.
well, we kind of need Thor's help with that one.
No, we don't. Just tell me where it is and I'll go get it myself.
Wanda, don't worry, we can handle this one. You've already done enough. At the very least, you need to take some time for yourself right now.
I think quite fine. She's like, you're probably wondering. I'm fine. Okay, I can see your panicked looks. I'm fine.
Gotta be honest, you kind of look badass, but still, I think settling down and not freaking out is what you need. You already, how much blood pressure you've been raised while you've been worried about us.
The door opens. Loki walks in with like a bunch of ice cream cones and is like, "Oh, I should have brought more."
Hey, Loki.
She just slowly turns to him. Doomstadt flavor or like Doom flavor or raspberry?
Wanda, let me introduce you. This is Loki. He's helping us plan the heist.
And I'll take the Doom flavor, thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Loki, tell me where what exactly? Tell me where the thing is, and I'll break open the fucking vault.
The whole point, Wanda, is that they're not supposed to realize we've done it.
That's why we need to suddenly wire him. He's our silent ticket in.
Never realized you were acquainted with such capable individuals. As he sort of kind of eyes her up and down a bit.
Hey, yeah, she gets in front of him, gets in front of his eyes. No, none of that. No.
I'm sorry.
No. You keep your eyes over there and away from her. No.
I'm just saying, we could work together, finish the job faster.
No. We're gonna do it the way we talked about earlier, as promised, as discussed.
Fucking walking him out of the room.
If I can, yeah.
I mean, it's not the point. You just see fucking Tatiana push this man out of the office. And I was like, what's gotten into her? Tatiana,
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Cynthia will just say. Right now, because we got contacted by Charles and told that Thor was causing issues, which probably means there's probably issues with S.H.I.E.L.D., we're just kind of on edge right now, and we don't really want to escalate things. We want to... Because Victor's got a plan, but Victor is not ready yet for it. Yeah, that's part of it. The problem is, if people realize what Victor wants to do before he has all the stuff he needs, won't be able to do it. And that means all those people in New York, they stay dead.
Well, I mean, Victor told me to get this little fucking thing. It's like points to like this green, like glowing stone.
All right, yeah. No, listen, that's good. He's probably sent people out to get other ones.
Is this for his whole... Wait, is this the Infinity Stone? Huh, looks so small.
Cynthia will just say, I don't really know. I don't know what they look like.
Nods as outside Tatiana. Loki's like, why are you stupid?
Because the last thing, just to make sure honest, the last thing he did was look her up and
Yes.
down and say,
Yeah.
capable individuals. Okay, I guess so. It's like, listen, Mr. Loki, you seem like a fun guy, so I'm gonna be very frank. Didn't really like the way you looked at my friend. Didn't really appreciate that.
I'm not actually sorry. What's this about?
She is off limits in any way. Talking, conversating, no, not for you. Not for you at all.
I can't speak to your friend now. Is that it?
Yeah, you can.
I feel like there's you're being very defensive about this.
I am, completely so. My friend has been through a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't want anyone messing with her in any way. God or otherwise.
I would never mess with someone vulnerable.
You say that in the most I'm gonna do that way possible, and I know.
Listen. Well, maybe I will, but listen, I'm just... Why exactly is she so vulnerable?
She nearly broke the world, and she can probably do it again, Mr. Loki, and I appreciate if you don't add to that problems at all. We have a deal going on, I'd rather not have it get ruined because of it.
It's very far-fetched even for you, no?
Mr. Loki, and I say this with the full kindness of my heart and the ice cream you brought me, she will destroy you and everything in her path. And I need you not to want to be you for a little bit when it comes to that. Stay away from my friend Wanda.
Fine.
Thank you. I do appreciate that, and I would like it if you would stick to that and not lie to me and decide to change your mind later on down the line.
Well, I'm not lying, but I may decide to change my mind later anyways.
At least you're being honest about it, but I'm gonna tell you for your own safety, it's not worth it.
Listen, I've danced with very powerful beings before. Not my first
Well,
rodeo.
And that powerful being is already taking for, and it's not you.
Oh, she married? I didn't know that.
Close enough.
Who's the bold husband?
At the very least, someone who has her heart and someone she's still waiting for. And they survive a lot together.
Kind of like chocolates. Think I'm a homewrecker. I'm not.
You're a home wrecker, a fire starter, and a problem all around.
Yeah, but only in the good way.
No, Mr. Loki, there is no good way in this regard.
Kind of like rolls his eyes. Oh, you're no fun.
I'm sorry. Usually I would be all for as much chaos as possible, but not in this. Not for when it comes to friends and family.
Fine, I suppose. It's your
Also,
house.
I appreciate that. Also, gotta be real honest. I think you and your brother need to sit down and have a frank, honest conversation about your family dynamic, because I'm a little worried about that.
That's ever gonna happen. Likes to swing his hammer around, not talk.
Maybe we should take the hammer away so you guys can talk. Jeez.
Unfortunately, Daddy gave it to him, so we're not really gonna take that away.
I've seen stranger things. Did you even want to have a conversation with your brother? Honest one?
It's here to have a conversation. I am the disgraced prince. He's the favorite son. I am the villain. He's the hero. For sure, he gave you the speech before.
Yes, the golden child and the one who always has to be at fault. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It sounds like a very toxic and awful dynamic that you have that's very unhealthy, and apparently your brother has been instilled with some very problematic ideas about a lot of things. You're supposed to be like princes, right? Like, I'm going to take over a throne eventually type of prince.
Well, he is, not me, but...
Yeah, the title still matters because what does it mean when he takes over and who's in charge?
Well, he only takes over when father dies, and father is literally immortal. So
Okay, this is really messed up. You guys, oof, man, you guys really need to sit down and talk about this. This is no way to live your eternal lives forever.
you met my brother. Who do you think can sit him down and talk?
I know a lot of couple people actually.
That is either you are lying or that was a very concerning statement.
You should be very concerned, yes.
Okay.
But
Okay, you are starting to worry me.
well, at the very least, we have an alliance, and I think I'd rather see this work out than go up in flames.
I have no intention of expiring early. I quite like my life.
I hope so. Okay, so our deal's still on, and you're going to
Absolutely.
be on your best behavior as much as you can.
Absolutely.
She gives him a narrowed-eyed look. At the very least, thank you for the ice cream. We're gonna talk to my friend for a while. We'll contact you once we hopefully have good news.
Well, I suppose so. You'll find me at either the ice cream parlor or place does have some interesting casinos.
It does. Honestly, did you say casinos or what did you say? I'm
Casinos,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it does. I've never been allowed to go in them. I've been banned apparently until I'm, well, not this age.
You can ban me, but I can just change my appearance.
Oh, that's cool. This is the second person I met who can shapeshift. Well, at the very least, please don't destroy the economy of Latveria with your devious nature.
Well, maybe not the economy, but it's so fun to mess with people. As he'll take a sleep.
Yeah, he sighs before turning back into the room.
Okay, so I guess we relax. What do you want to do next?
Is this Wanda
Yeah,
saying that,
yeah.
or?
Jane is sitting down in the fucking armchair, disassociating.
Well, how did everything go with the Sorcerer
They're dead.
Supreme? Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I got some bit of extra help.
What was extra help?
Apparently, it's like a cosmic being, sort of.
An alien?
Yeah, like an alien.
When did that happen?
A few hours ago. Pretty cool, no? I should like gestures for her,
Yeah, that's
for like
cool.
hair.
I mean, yeah, you do look cool, yeah. And
Honestly, yeah.
So, well, I think I can put it. That's why I'm saying I can just. Okay. How about you sit tight and I go and fetch the thing?
no,
No, come on, Wanda. You've already done a lot. It's time for us to do our part, at
I
the
think
very
it's
least.
time. I think it's time you give me an ego check roll. I haven't done that in a while, right? Those 18 difficult ego checks.
Oh, God.
It's difficulty, you say, Grunt.
But like, look at this. I can just kind of snap my fingers and as you all like fucking teleport in a different area of town. So much power now. I can fix everything. You don't need to wait on fucking one god or another.
Yeah, that may be true, but We can't live our lives just relying on you to do everything for us, Wanda. That's not fair to you or us.
I don't mind. I wouldn't fucking offer if this wasn't such a thing. God, what's your issue with this?
I don't have an issue with it. I just...
It looks like you do. I like see the fucking like colorful sparks emanating from her.
I just want you to know that you don't have to always worry about us, okay?
I know,
You've
but I do, and I want to help. So let me goddamn fucking help.
you've always helped. You've always suffered, and you've paid the price, and it's not fair, okay? It's not fair. And I want to be able to do this and show you that I can do this, and you don't have to be afraid, and you don't have to force yourself to make a price for yourself that you've already lost so much, Wanda. We've already lost so much. You can't fix all our problems. It's just not the way the world works. No matter how much power you have, no matter how much power we get, things go wrong. And if we can't stand up on our own feet, then how do you even know if you can trust us to really be your friends?
Alright, now it seems like we're just doing what Victor wants anyways.
Maybe. Maybe we gotta talk about that too. About what this whole plan is and what we're trying to do here. But right now, there are a lot of things going on. A lot of people who are hurt, being rounded up. A lot of people who are... The world is very big and complicated, and we're trying to find solutions to problems we don't even understand fully. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're making the wrong choices here, but can you just trust in us? Trust that we're trying to do the right thing, and then we're trying to...
Trust you. I don't know why we have to wait things. Do them now. Wait later. Later.
We don't know what the consequences will be if we just smash in doors.
There's a time and place for rapid action, but there's also a time and place for caution.
Well, caution is when you're not the most powerful person around.
That may be true, but power doesn't equate to problem solving, especially in the world we live in. Sometimes to have a bone saw, you need a chisel.
Kind of like
this
down
is-
and says, "Well, what do you want to do until Mr. Doom arrives so we can ask his permission for shit?"
Well, the first thing we gotta do, I think, is talk to Thor. And, well, Jane has to talk to Thor too. Kind of looks at the disassociating Jane in the corner. But until that happens, we can, I don't know, maybe take a minute to talk to each other for a bit. You seem to be angry not just with the whole, but at Victor too. Did something happen?
Angry.
What's going on, Wanda? I know that's a big question to ask, but I'm really...
It feels to me that I just don't get it. I can snap my fingers, I can do whatever I want. I could do a lot of things before as well. Now it's... Why are we even playing it safe? Why are we like taking this? I feel like we're just doing what he wants because once he gains more power, he starts doing things more fast and loose anyway.
Like I said, Derek, we have concerns about that.
Listen, you say, listen, maybe is, which is maybe why when we get these stones, we don't just hand them over to him.
We'll
We
ask
sit them
questions.
down, we all talk.
We don't like what Victor. Let's say we all had we were all at the super willing to go along with his plan as well. And
Right, Jack, what the fuck? No. I should bring him in here, shouldn't I?
Listen, Cynthia's actually going to say, okay, Wanda, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack just got in contact with us. He was really worried about everything that's happening. If we get that stone from the vault, and we make sure that people don't know we have it, especially not Victor, he said that we can go and get him. And get him in a way that will make sure that like nothing bad will happen.
When did you talk to him?
As the obvious when we were small.
Not even a few minutes ago, I think, roughly speaking.
Is he okay?
Yes, he's fine.
But that should tell you something, that whatever you did, he noticed it wherever he is. Which means other people noticed it. Which means if there are other beings as strong as you are, they know about you. Which means they know about her. Which means if we just start kicking in doors, we might attract attention that you can handle, but will kill us.
Now, out of character, I don't think you told her that she's like back on this dimension.
No, we didn't get to time. No, we didn't get that. Yeah, we
so-
didn't.
so
She
she'll
rest
say-
up.
And that's why Cynthia's like saying like he just contacted us. He's not saying she's not saying that he contacted us like a while back
So
ago.
unfortunately, she is now with the Phoenix Force, so she is as erratic. It's getting very easy to make her erratic. She'll say, and why didn't you mention him earlier? I fucking...
Wanda, there was just no time. We've been back and forth between everything. We didn't have time to really sit down and reveal everything that's been going on.
Fortunately, she glances at you, Tatiana. The look of she's about to do something extremely stupid, and you can give me another ego check to prevent her from doing that. Another 18. No, actually, this is a 20. Fuck by that.
Normal die.
She was about to fucking mind read all of you. Fuck this bullshit. The marble down on top. You know what? I'm gonna take a 2-minute break to go make myself a fucking cup of coffee.
Yeah, go make yourself some coffee. Go suck my cock.
That was the funniest bit.
A 20 difficulty, you say?
Oh no.
The marble die on top.
Crow will never play this game again. I think this is... He's noticed this nonsense.
This is why Grunt's switching to fucking outgun. He'd make this an impossible difficulty, and there's like no chance you'd fucking make it.
This game does have modifier bloat, I feel like. This is like worse than D&D even. Like D&D also has like ability bloat, but there's so many abilities.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
think it's the fact that, okay, it's just because one of the dice effectively has 2 6s on them.
I think that also doesn't help yet that you have like 3 dice, but I think it also doesn't help that like there's like, yeah. Because I think it's insane that you have like fucking your plus 10 modifier.
Oof, man.
On a 3-6 dice roll.
It's the same thing with melee. Like functioning, if she has a melee check, there's almost no chance she's gonna fucking fail.
Yeah. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Like defense is almost impossible and not worth it. It doesn't matter if you have like good defense at high levels, because you will almost always succeed even if you like invest heavily into a skill. Like let me look at, for example, Cynthia. I think you are like combat maxing over here. Let's look at your defense. Yeah, 16.
Her melee defense is only 15, yeah.
I mean, that's that's her best defense. You can easily beat that with like a good roll. Like especially the problem is in D&D you also have plus 10 modifiers, but at least there's a D20 system. Here you roll 3 D6s, and on top of the modifier, and then you also have like a few very generalized skills.
Listen, I made that gamble. I knew it'd pay off. I was like, yeah, Tatiana didn't roll a Marvel die the last time she made a ego check.
I was looking at the Phoenix Force. Fuck, she's gonna lose her shit. Fuck. Is it better to tell her that we? Otherwise, she might immediately like rush off.
Yeah. Like, please, Wanda. There's a plan in place. We're gonna get it back.
You're right, Wanda. Listen. Now, listen, Wanda. Personally, I'm still Team Victor. But I listen. Cynthia's aware enough to admit that's for totally selfish reasons.
Yeah, no. Claire's not really Team Victor, as with the Jane conversation. She doesn't. She thinks Victor's a good guy, but this is a bit too far with the God complex.
I'm worried about Victor as well. I want him to succeed, but like I know there'll be costs to this that people are not gonna be happy about.
I am back.
Welcome back.
How's it going?
She stares at you. What do you say, Wanda? She's about to do something extremely reckless and stupid. You're pretty sure she's about to read your fucking mind.
Ah, gotcha. Me, Tatiana. Got Tatiana. Gotcha.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Cause Wanda, come on, it's us. You know, when we're friends, we would never do anything to hurt you. We wouldn't do this if we didn't think it would be the best outcome for everybody.
Fine. Fine. Where's the stupid fucking brothers? Ash, like, disappears in a bunch of fucking colorful lights.
She's not happy.
Holy fuck.
Jane is like...
No.
I'll remind you though, again, she did teleport you out of Victor's room. You are now somewhere in the city.
Yeah.
Jane's like stares at all of this fucking terrified, like absolutely fucking shit scared.
Oh, Jane, Jane.
Okay, Jane. Fuck. How you doing?
Holy fuck. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that was
That
our.
it's part of the reason why I do want Victor and Fury and everyone else to sit at a table and hash things out because of stuff like that.
No, listen, I'll help you out with the Thor, but like, that's beyond.
That's good enough. That's good enough for us. Trust me. That's
Good enough. Listen, I know our friend Wanda is terrifying. She's a woman that spent. Grant, how long was it that she spent like basically like complete isolation in the dark?
Years at the very least.
She spent, at minimum, years in complete isolation, in the dark, no one to talk to, before we got her out. I know she's terrifying. I know she's powerful. She is a woman that has suffered unimaginable hardship through no fault of her own, did nothing to deserve it. And she's our friend. That's why we're helping her. Because that, not only is it the right thing to do, it's the best thing to do.
She'll nod as like the trembling dies down a bit. I'll remind you, this is a Latverian coffee shop, and you know what? I mean, the other clientele are kind of like giving you a bit weird looks, but you know, they're weirdly okay with this.
Listen. We're one of Victor's guys.
Now, listen, it's not the weirdest thing. They've seen Wanda fucking about teleporting. That's not.
They're used to this. These are the chat fucking.
These are the depoliticized Marvel civilians.
Listen, we'll give her some tea and cake.
No, these are the monsters and fucking mastermind civilians. The Marvel civilians are hyper politicized.
No, but
The
that
Marvel
does
civilians-
just showcase.
And the guy living in Halcyon, like, huh. Anyways.
This does just showcase to you that Victor did a good job, and all of you did a very good job by making these people feel not at all threatened by the fact that some of you could just probably wipe them out immediately with a fucking thought. But they're like, ah, no, they would never do that. Fine. They're just having an argument.
Yeah.
Efforts of both propaganda and education. I think it's wonderful.
The dictatorship at the Alec.
But yeah,
And,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So yeah, Cynthia will just continue for one last bit. She'll say, That's why all you gotta do is talk to Thor. Because I know a lot of people are scared, and people don't make smart decisions when they're scared. If Asgard gets scared and they come down swinging, a lot of people are gonna get hurt.
Um, it's- Minutes later, Wanda pops back in as she has one arm around like fucking Thor's does have a shirt now. It's like slams him down at the table. And the other one is like around Loki's cloak as she like slams him down the table. Like, listen, I promised her I wouldn't interact with you. What do you want me to do? She like smacks him over the head. See, Tatiana, your friends are impossible. You tell me one thing and then she comes and chases after me. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do?
You did your best, Mr. Loki. I can only appreciate it.
It sounds like you had a fun time.
You should. She can teleport quite well. I do not envy your husband. He looks at her and you see the fucking like flare in her eyes. She's like, "Wanna come again?" You must have a happy relationship. So we were here discussing. Thor's like,
Loki, Loki was
First
about
of
to
all,
meet his mate.
Mr. Thor, your wonderful girlfriend, Mr. Fury Man did consider her collateral damage to imprison us.
Your X-Man told me this. I believe Avier, yes.
Yes, yeah, Charles, professor, good man.
Yes. Your wise elder spoke to me, clarified a few things, and I am truly ashamed of my behavior. I apologize for putting all of you in so much danger. Loki just kind of rolls his eyes a bit. As Wanda's like, okay, now you two kiss and make up because I have things to do. Thor just kind of, yes. Woman, would you please let the men speak? Now, Tatiana, you can intervene if you want. You can ego roll and say something. Okay, say your piece. But unfortunately, Loki is a bit more smart. Like he'll play with fire, but he'll know when to back off.
He realized he saw his maker, unlike Thor, who was fucking blind.
Wanda, he's an idiot who's basically has no idea about common anything, and we're trying to fix that right now. So please do not dismember him into pieces across the multiverse.
She leans into him, starts whispering stuff into his ear. As you like see Thor freeze up, starts trembling slightly. Jane's like, what's going on? Loki kind of gives you a look, Tatiana, of like, good fucking luck. As not sure if you say anything while she's doing this.
Wanda, I think that's enough. I think we're good. It's all right.
Worry, I'm just teaching him some manners. Sure, his girlfriend there will appreciate this as well. He like sort of shakes his head and is like, "Oh, I have been fooled, yes." Looks to Loki. I have failed you, my brother. Please accept my honest and sincere forgiveness. I will speak to Father, rectify all the wrongdoings you've been subjected to. You, my lover, I will worship you like you deserve. She like bows. Jane looks very fucking spooked. Before you will see Wanda lock eyes with her. She's like, there's like a moment, and then the split second afterwards, her face sort of mellows out, and she's like, Okay, I guess I was worried about nothing. Loki's like, I suppose we're done here.
Yeah.
We have a job to go do.
Well, nod. I was one that will say, Thor, be a gentleman and take your girlfriend on a nice vacation somewhere you can spend and enjoy the time you've earned together, you two. He'll nod and he'll get up and will grab her as he fucking flies away.
Now, I have a question about. I think Jane was like the one who was soothed and calmed down. How was the facial progression 0 to 10? Can I basically read that? How natural that was? How sudden?
There was no natural. She's fucking from 100
The
to
obvious.
0.
It was the most obvious bit. That was.
Yeah, like she
this
wasn't
is-
hiding it. She kind of like did it in front of you.
Yeah. Good. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure that was how obvious on the fucking scale that was.
You all notice it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like, and one is like, take us to the fucking vault now. Yes, ma'am. No. As you all feel as the world twists around you. You can say all you want about Loki, but he does have some survival instincts.
Yes, mother. He saw his maker. I think the first time he met her.
As
Wonder how those world conquest plans are going in his head.
Indefinitely on break. Indefinite break.
Does he fucking know this was here?
This is
As
a definite love.
you suddenly find yourself in front of this massive vault door as there's a bunch of guards that immediately like reach for their weapons before they're fucking you see them dissolve into mist. Well, Loki, I suppose that this is the place. Yeah, and those were the guards. And suddenly the door itself fucking like cracks and crumbles into many pieces, and he'll say, that was the vault door, and everything in there is yours for the taking. As she just kind of starts walking.
For the blue funny object to activate it and get
Yeah.
jacked.
Cynthia's just gonna. She's walking past Loki. She's gonna say, "It's just you get what you want and get the fuck out of here."
Listen, like starts kind of following. Says,
Unless, and I would highly suggest, listen, my fairy is always wonderful. It's always a wonderful place.
listen, listen, I still think my daughter and Ashlyn would get along great. There's one that stops and turns around. Who? My daughter and your friend Ashlyn. They would go. They're like birds of a feather. And one that just kind of goes up to him. There's a moment where you all see the same fucking effect where he like starts trembling again. As she's clearly
Wanda.
start reading through his fucking mind. You grab her attention once, she like doesn't like break eye contact with him. What?
What are you doing?
I'm making sure he's not lying. Isn't he the god of fucking mischief?
Captain
Yeah.
frowns, but
As she like breaks eye contact with him and he like collapses on the floor. It's like, trust me, my dear, I would never even have a fleeting thought of lying to you or misleading you. I am in fact, have you seen how terrified I am of you? Like, you think arming yourself with artifacts from you gonna do you much good? In hindsight, that was a awfully foolish idea, but I may be smarter than my brother, but the wisdom of my father eludes me as well. You're lucky. I do think your daughter would get along with Ashlyn. And if you have more thoughts of doing things to me, well, I'm sure I can make your daughter believe you're still alive. Now, be a kind little Norse god and go inform her that, well, I think they'll have fun together. Ashlyn also likes animals. I'm happy to hear that, as you will get up and fucking blink away. As you hear several footsteps as more guards appear as they suddenly dissolve as they come into sight. So, go get the thing you wanted. Get Jack back.
Yeah, we're looking for a blue box.
It's here, as she like sort of starts leading you through this vault filled with clear like magical artifacts. You see a bunch of weird fucking shit. From amulets to staffs to like pieces of armor. Like weird looking fucking golden gauntlet.
Okay, it's all cool shit, but let's find what we're looking for.
You eventually reach a stand where you see this sort of large blue glowing box. As with a hand wave, the glass container around it sort of disappears.
Cool, okay. As, yeah, Cynthia will just, she walks up to it. Okay. Okay, everyone, get close, as she'll, like, try to, like, pick it up.
You hold it and you focus on Jack. There's a sort of blue misty portal appears in front of you as you all feel yourselves getting sucked into it, as you suddenly find yourselves tumbling for a few seconds into outer space before like this sort of bubble forms around you, as suddenly your lungs can breathe air. For a moment you were like, it was a very unpleasant sensation for just a fraction of a second, as you all see floating in front of you outside the sphere, you recognize Jack's symbiote form. As Wanda's like, Jack? As he'll be let through into the sphere, and as he does, the symbiote sort of recedes, and she just kind of gives him a hug and a kiss. As you can now see that the colors around her again fucking start sparking ever more so brightly and aggressively. As Jack sort of like breaks the kiss, looks at all of you with concern, as you can, well, you know that concern has several more layers to it. He's like, what are you? Wanda, why are you? What happened? As Wanda sort of grabs the box, as she like shatters it in her hand, as it's only small blue stone, as she like picks that up. I believe this is what Victor actually wanted. As you suddenly feel again the same sensation of being pulled into this portal, as you kind of find yourselves now back on solid ground, the familiar city of Hassenstadt, no longer tumbling through outer space. Jack has a moment where again he like looks at the three of us like, what happened?
Well, we got captured, as you know. Wanda came back. Apparently knew everything, made us big, and we had to let her know what's going on. She helped us get into the vaults once we were able to convince Thor, and now we're here.
Oh, and Crown looks at her and smiles and says, "Ah, listen, you rock the rainbow really well." She'll kind of smile a bit at that. 2 out of 5, eh? She, like, looks at the stone in her hand. Come on, you can't agree with... Okay, you've been a bit out of the loop. So, should I explain it to him, or can you explain it to him?
Okay, so Jack, yeah, Victor's been Victor's leader of Latveria now. He's built a whole bunch of Doom-themed things like bots and surveillance things. He runs the country now. We have been working with him, and some of us have been having doubts about if we should just keep going along with everything he says. Which is why it's a good thing. Which is why, if I imagine the others probably got sent out to find the other stones. If we find them, we can talk to Victor together. All of us actually decide what's going to look like in the future.
Wanda shrugs says, like, we don't need the stones, but they keep insisting on... Jack's kind of like shrugs, listen, Wanda, just because I'm back doesn't mean I'm gonna be nice to you. And she sort of clenches her jaw a bit. So, I'm gonna be very measured with my words here. You should give those stones to me. Why? Well, have you heard the phrase, too many cooks in the same kitchen? Maybe. I think that's what's going on in your head right now. What's that supposed to mean? Well, you've been a bit of a maniac when we first met all those years ago. That didn't get better with time. It got worse. She like glares at all of you with incredulity. Did he just call me insane?
I think Jack's trying to say that you have a lot of stuff going on right now in the most Jack way possible, which is the worst way possible. And at the very least, I don't think it should be on you to make this choice, Wanda. You guys went off to create an entire universe together. Can't trust him in this one?
Cynthia's gonna actually say as well. Gonna be honest, Wanda, every step of the way, it's always been you that's been asked to bear the price, make the sacrifice, and suffer. And I know you're willing to do it. It shouldn't just be you. It's not right, it's not fair.
Agreed.
All of our minds better to put multiple minds at the task than a single one.
Fine. She looks at Jack. You should be nicer to me. You know, I can like probably rewrite the reality if I really wanted to. I could rewrite you to be nicer to me if I actually wanted that. Jack would say, and I can just time travel back before you did that, and wanna see where that leads us? Fucking asshole.
Oh, come on.
Wanda, did you hear what you just said? Right now, you'd be willing to change Jack to stop being the person you loved. make him different. Fuck, Anne gets on my nerves sometimes. I wouldn't rewrite her personality. I wouldn't change her for the world.
You know, if you got me the rest of the stones, I could probably. I don't think I even need the stones to help you and her fix your issue. Why? Shouldn't I help you be able to touch her?
Cynthia's gonna say, listen, I'd love nothing more than just to be able to touch her, my hand against hers. But if there's even a chance that the cost of that is you suffer more, or I lose another friend, I lose you. I've told Anna before, even if everything Victor told us, even if there's no way to suppress her powers, I'd still be with her. I'd still be with her for the rest of my life. If there's even a fucking 1% chance that you do it and it goes wrong and it affects you, I lose you, I'm not willing to risk that.
Jackal said your powers are not stable because they're very deeply tied to your emotional state, Wanda. You can puff and puff, but everyone here knows it. And while they're being polite, I'm not. So everyone here wants your fucking good, so give up the stones and let me just buy you a fucking ice cream, okay? That'll be a good time, Tatiana, to push in and roll me that ego roll and see if you can hit another fucking 20.
Nah, not that time around, John. I have presents, but I don't think this will count for that one, though.
The one that, I think you just get like an edge with that.
Yeah, it just gives me an edge.
Roll me that one.
It's a 6. It's gonna be no. I hate edge rolls.
Works.
I hate edge rerolls. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen. Not every roll cannot be a fucking success now, can it?
John's so happy. He just wants
there's some bite behind that one.
Okay.
some seething, some coping, even one might say.
Fine, I'm not giving the stones back. I don't want to do this. Oh, what are you gonna do to me now? The symbiotes start to like take over. There look like there's about to be an explosive fight between these two in the middle of Hashenstadt. This is not looking good.
Ah, God. There's no way for Tatiana to get that stone out of her hands. I don't think she has that, one is too omniscient for that one.
Unfortunately. Listen, you can give me an agility roll if you think you're gonna hit another fucking 20.
We both don't know. Grunt, I have +3, it's fine. She's gonna get in the middle of them if she can, if that's the case.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, what are you two doing? Think where we are and what you are. Calm down. What the fuck? We're not having a spat over fucking power right now. Is that what's going on?
Wanda kind of looks at it and says, I don't think someone's ready to give up control.
You mean neither of you willing to give up a control?
Well,
why do you even want to keep it?
Because without these two, he can't fucking do his weird fucking gauntlet stupid shit. He needs all stones to change the fucking universe.
Okay, Jack, why the fuck are you trying to change the goddamn universe?
I'm not. I'm trying to prevent Doom from having them.
Okay. So why don't we just try to, I don't know, hide away, break him, destroy him, instead of like trying to
Can't break them. They're literally tied to the creation of reality.
So why not hide them away then? Put them someplace that not even Doom can get to.
Wanda will say, like in my pocket.
No, for no one to get their hands on them. No person, no one. Is that possible?
Jack sort of like the symbiote sort of retreats, like flinches, and it's like, the fuck? Oh, that's right. You still have that bitch in your head. No, listen, it's not the time. Like,
what's that? Come on.
well, you remember the spirit of fucking vengeance that still like saved him all that time ago?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's still with him. I don't think I like that.
Wanda, what? No, come on. This is not. This is just you changing things you don't like now. We just need to figure this out first before we start deleting pieces off of people.
Grimaces a bit, and Jack will say, "Yeah, that's right. You want to remove the thing that actually saved me when... Oh, wait, what? Who killed me back then? Oh, you wouldn't fucking go there. I just did.
Okay, lovers, you can have your spat away from any civilization right now. Stones, hide them away. Figure that out.
You
What's
suddenly
the plan?
find yourselves scorching heat as the sun is in fact shining brightly above you. Some fucking desert. Wilderness all around you. Well, I'd say wilderness, but it's most like desert wilderness. Rocks and shrubbery and shit. Well, happy there, Tatiana? No, it's all three of you and the two of them.
Okay. Actually, yes, I am happy. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Can I go and kill my boyfriend a couple of times and bring him back to life until he understands that he won't get his way this time?
No, because it wouldn't change who Jack is, and you're not going to get what you want out of it. Can we just please stay focused on the thing we want to talk about, and we can get to the relationship afterwards? Because you two need to talk that out, too. You said you missed him this entire time, and now you want to kill him? I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, their ego roll.
Oh, God.
24 to Marvel.
She like grimaces, but the rainbow sparks die down a bit as she like does like a sitting motion. There's like an armchair that appears beneath her as she like lays in that. There's also an umbrella that manifests above her, creating some shade.
Just for her. Just for herself.
Just for her. Yes, just for her.
Now, you were talking about hiding the stones away. Got anything on that? Kind of looks at Jack.
Yeah, there might be a couple of places. The stones are not that easy to figure out. That one was in Odin's vault, which normal people can't just fucking waltz into. And the other one was held by the Sorcerer Supreme of this planet. I'm pretty sure some of them are scattered and held by other equally insane or powerful individuals.
Okay, then. Do we trust that we can leave those alone, or should we figure out a different plan to hide those away then?
Are gonna stop Victor and his posse?
Do we... I want to hazard a guess here. Get everyone and go fucking talk to him.
The others don't know about the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the others don't know about the plan. Like, Victor told us the plan.
And in fact, his wife vehemently disagrees. And I
And
don't think
he
she'll be the
didn't-
only one.
He didn't really tell us the whole plan. We didn't know about the one that Wanda got.
Okay. Do you want to do this publicly? Do you want to do this with him first?
I think we should do it like we normally do, with our friends and family. We're not trying to humiliate Fucking Victor, we're trying to have a conversation to come to a compromise. A resolution that doesn't make it so we all want to fucking beat the shit out of each other.
If he gets all the things, I know what he's gonna argue. He's gonna play on your feelings. I don't think he has bad intentions, but as you can see, too much power in one place.
Playing God is very dangerous.
So what? We can't trust him anymore. So we give up any type of chance to talk
And
at all.
trust, but I'm reminding you that he will make any appeals that you might find alluring. Have to say no. His whole plan with to go around bitch slapping death gods and afterlives and reshaping the fucking cosmos to fit your vision. Where does it end? Where do you draw the line? Who gets to draw the line?
Well, only himself. And that's a.
As he looks and says, if you would be so kind one day, you could bring all of them here. Maybe. I could. Like, takes a moment, says, Wanda, I'm sorry the way I behaved. Would you please cooperate with us and we can talk about our personal issues after this? She's like eventually gonna relent as you like look around you. There's many silhouettes that appear as everyone like suddenly fucking, as they were yanked from doing what they were doing. Some people are like clearly were fighting, some people were walking, some people were talking. You will let me look through the list who I can fucking dunk on.
Is there a comedic scene where someone was fucking?
Listen, no, unfortunately. But you will sort of notice Bobby kind of pulling his pants up. It's like, oh, what the fuck is shit? This is probably caught him at the bathroom. As yeah, there's some refreshments, waters. There's like a large fucking tent that's been propped up to provide shade for people. Everyone looks confused as fuck, including Victor.
Hey everybody. There are some tea, some drinks. Are there chairs? I don't think there are chairs. We have to have a conversation. A frank one, actually.
We're here to talk about the future. Also, Jack's back.
He waves at
Say hi,
everyone.
Jack.
Bob is like, hey, Jack. It's like, what happened with... I leave Earth for it.
Yeah, that's also part of the conversation.
Okay. Yes, I'm listening.
Victor, we have concerns about this plan and about the future you're trying to build here. I think it's best we don't fuck with these space stone things that you seem to want us to collect because, well, no one person should have all that power.
How else are we supposed to bring the dead back, though? Like, we've been through this.
I understand. And you're right. If maybe we don't. Maybe we can't. Maybe some things should not be undone once it happens. At the very least, I don't think it's going to fix anything.
Give me that ego roll.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Another Marvel,
Another
baby.
Marvel die. Okay. I I suppose we're just gonna deal with the world the old-fashioned way.
Victor,
You know, war
you
is coming, right? You know what? Shield's probably building weapons. God knows what they're doing in those labs of theirs.
Victor, you're a hell of a lot smarter than me, for sure. But do you think they're gonna stop once it started? Do you think when a weapon's built, it gets unmade? That Shield's just gonna, well, you brought everyone back. I guess that means we won't do anything, or there won't be the hard feelings.
Some people are already paranoid about our powers. If they notice that you have the power to bring back the dead, they might grow even more paranoid.
They've already built the prisons. They've already built the weapons. They already taken away the human rights and seem not to care who gets lost or caught in the crossfire.
Okay, so what are we gonna do about that? Are you
we-
prepared to kill them? Are you prepared to fight them? Like, what's your plan?
Yes, because that's what you do. You fight for a better world. You don't get to use magic just to undo it because that's not how people work.
Tatiana, I understand the situation correctly. Wanda brought us all here. How do you think a fight between us and them will look like? And how do you think a fight between us and them will result for the rest of the people?
I'm not saying fight with our powers. I'm saying, listen, even before magic and powers and gods, we changed the world for the better. People fought for that, and not in that way. Okay? It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be fun, and it's going to be a lot of fucking work. But there are easier ways. You know that. We save people, we help people, we fight, we lobby. I don't give a shit. We show the world that we are not some weapons or something they have to be afraid of. Because the world isn't just about doom, okay? It's about having hope and making the better choices for a better tomorrow. Right? Isn't that what this is all about?
Do you think the people of Latveria were convinced through the magical stones or through our actions?
Well, not every place is Latveria, Claire.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible.
We made friends with a country that hasn't seen any people for centuries. We've met Atlanteans, gods, and we didn't fight them, we talked to them. There are other ways that don't have to end with the world burning in our wake. Cynthia told us another way of making it so we can make a better world by talking and engaging with people and actually doing something that shows that we care.
As Wanda will speak, I'm like, I think he just wants power. Like, Victor's very annoyed at that insinuation. That's certainly not the case. I don't know. How about I give you a final choice, Dr. Doom? You renounce all your powers? Everything? Let me snap those away and I'll heal your body completely. You'll be just back to how you were before everything. As she like fucking fiddles in her hands with the two, the green rock and the blue one. Pretty sure I can do that. You see the fucking Jack's face of like, oh my fucking god, that insane woman. It's like you can see Victor's like confused. What? It's like simple. You're not just doing this because you want more power. You surely say yes. And what even guarantees, like, what if you just end up killing me? What if it backfires? My boyfriend, I'm pretty sure, can time travel, so he can help out.
I mean, do we know if any use of the stones won't backfire?
Victor just kind of like They were never meant to be just used like that. Wanda kind of shrugs and says, answer the fucking question. As you can see the colors intensify and darken a bit around her. As her voice like becomes louder and deep. Yes, if I could get rid of everything, it would be fine. Never needed my magic powers for any of this bullshit. And as her eyes light up for a moment, as you all see sort of Victor start to glow as the armor around him illuminates itself. As it gets completely undone. As he's now just sort of draped in the clothes. As it also looks like the wounds have healed, his scars. He's not collapsing, he's still standing on his 2 feet. With a look of absolute fucking shock. As he's just kind of like gently touching his own face.
Are you happy now, Wanda? There's your answer.
Trying to just speed up the process. As his wife is gonna kind of help him, like she's gonna lean on her as he's like very like even when he walks, he's very like unsure of his footing. Or he like sits somewhere down.
Cynthia's gonna say, gonna take advantage of this opportunity to say,
one person, shouldn't be trusted with all that power.
She'll look back at Wanda.
Would you be willing to separate from yours?
I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Plus, I couldn't
Wanda.
do this. As there's another sort of scream of shock, more like, as you glance and you do see that Anna also like glows a bit before the colors dissipate. Come on, Cynthia. I'm sure you wanted to kiss her for a long, long while.
Cynthia will tentatively go over and like first touch her first.
Yeah, as nothing bad happens.
As yeah, Cynthia will kiss her. Will kiss Anna. Yeah.
She'll, with tears, return that kiss. As not sure, Tatiana, if you're looking at Wanda now, but
She is.
she is smiling at this sort of a bit smugly.
Wanda, that's okay. You look, it's done. Okay, Victor's step down. You help Anna. You can let this go now. We don't need to go any further. Please.
It's technically my fault that New York put up that way.
I don't think you had a choice in the matter about two people coming back to undo a world that they were trying to save.
It's true.
I don't think that's
Two extremely powerful beings, as she glances at Madeline, just showed up one day, started throwing their weight around. Do you see? Why shouldn't I just stay like this so that doesn't happen again?
Wanda, you will spend your entire life doing nothing but that. You won't have a life. You won't be allowed to be a person. You don't have to make that sacrifice, that choice.
Well, who will do
You
it
need to-
then?
us, the people who live here. We have to make that choices on our own. We have to learn to be better on our own. That's the way the world's supposed to work. It has to work that way. There's no such thing as gods having to solve our problems. We have to be able to make the right choices, make the better world. You've already done enough. We've said it before. You've already made the sacrifices. You've already paid the price. You've done enough. Just rest. Just allow yourself to breathe without having to constantly do that. Make that choice. I'm saying this as your friend.
I think Cynthia would add onto that. She'll still with like arm around Anna. She'll say, "The world doesn't need a singular atlas. It doesn't need a singular sentinel that will bear the weight alone, will bear all the responsibility alone. The world needs is a group of people brought together by a common cause that are willing to help people, willing to defend the weak, defend the powerless, do the right thing. One person not only shouldn't have all that power, one person shouldn't have to bear that responsibility all alone."
I think, Tatiana, you should give me a go check. The fucking. What's that?
Should I use presence?
Yeah, use
Was that an
presence.
access account?
To
Okie
reroll.
dokie. Yeah. I don't think it really matters. God damn it, Edge. You fucking suck.
That's just useless in the system.
Okay. I will let you things on your own. I will looks at Jack. Let the stones go. See how things go from here. As she sort of like kind of flicks both of them in the air as she snaps her finger with the other hand and they just disappear. Happy now?
Yes. Thank you, Mother.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. The future I want is a future where you're just my friend Wanda. It's not a future where you're an untouchable being I can't understand and can't connect with.
Jack will say, shortcuts will never lead any of you. Will not lead any of us, rather, any good outcome. She sighs and says, boring. Well, I suppose, should we stay for the party here or want somewhere more pleasant and sunny?
We can go somewhere nice, maybe some Pacific atoll that is uninhabited.
Like, no, just suddenly find yourself on like a beach somewhere. It's a bit more pleasant. The air is more humid. Everyone's like, kind of bobbish. It's like, no, if you like you can like fucking alter reality. Can like some fans here because it's some like music, some. There's a bit of the tension seems to relieve itself a bit as she will get up as she'll kind of grab Jack and like drags him off to the side.
It's time for sex. It's time to go into the wife hole, Jack.
Bobby just kind of approaches all of you and is like, okay, so I don't think we can therapy that away.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
fucking try. I'm gonna fucking try, man. I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
At the very least, we can still be there for her.
she's still our friend.
At least she cannot control time and space anymore, right? Right. Please tell me that's correct.
I don't think about.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I think time is beyond her, but I'm not sure. I can't give you that answer with certainty.
It's Cynthia will just say, "It's one step at a time. We'll take it tomorrow." As she'll also bring over there, and yeah,
Yeah, this was the fucking 10 years in the waiting. Still off to be alone. As you'll see Eddie make his way through the crowd towards you, Tatiana, and be like, yeah, I thought we were gonna all implode here there for a second.
Ah, come on. It's us. We've made it through worse.
I don't think so, but I'm glad your mood is still up.
At the very least. Oh, it's only up from here, baby. Can't give up now.
Mac, go find that meme hate posted about like moving laterally across rock bottom.
I am on the way.
I'll need to save that for future use. That's a good one.
I will save it, of course, my lord.
As yeah,
At the very least, sorry to pull you out of whatever you were doing. That's a kind of an impromptu conversation.
I'll be honest. I think whatever we are all doing is not as important. Why is there a giant fucking wolf with Ashlyn and that other chick?
That's a new friend we made. It's a long story.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a new story. We have many. We made another friend, by the way, another god. But that is not important.
It kind of is. He's kind of funny. You'll like him. He's it takes a minute to get used to, but I think that's his daughter, if I'm correct, and it's Loki, the god of mischief.
Just another Tuesday. How much another fucking Tuesday?
Compared to Wanda, in fact, yes, he did. In fact, I think piss himself.
Listen, I think he can be redeemed, or at the very least, hopefully talk to his family's issues.
Okay. Cool. As,
Don't worry.
You'll even see Charles rolling his way towards all of you. Well, that was quite the smooth talking. I am proud of you.
Tatiana, I think you saved the world. I think we need to build a statue in your honor.
While I wouldn't say my ego's not big enough for a statue, maybe a small one at the very least, somewhere in a nice garden. But don't think it was all me. Come on. You and Cynthia definitely helped a lot, especially keep my cool there. We were just look, we were all trying to just save our friend.
Charles will nod. Speaking of, they're gone. Jack and Wanda, I do see they're gone.
I think they're busy catching up in some private dimension somewhere.
No, the last thoughts I could hear were going till I'm not sure the last word there. Something with the sea?
Claire slightly darkens.
Hopefully it will be fine. I don't believe they are on Earth anymore. I cannot reach to them.
No.
Well, hopefully that means they'll come home eventually. I'm gonna be honest. I think they'll be fine, and they'll show up someday just to say hello.
At least they're both together. At least they won't be traveling the cosmos alone.
Still not. That does mean though, we needing your help, Tatiana, to get out of here, because I don't think she left place for us to come back.
Yeah, we do need to get back to house.
Don't worry. Tatiana, the delivery service, will be at your beck and call.
We do need to also be not to sour the mood, but we also need to be careful in the future. I don't think we have Wanda anymore to save us from that goddamn. Actually, we still have Loki at least, but
Listen, I'm not lying. I wasn't lying when I said we gotta make the world we want to see. You know, we can't just rely on one person to do all the work for us.
Yeah.
Well, listen. At the very least, there's plenty of food and drink. I think everyone should relax, unwind, catch up, and figure how we're gonna proceed. As he also glances at Ashlyn playing with the giant wolf and presumably Loki's daughter.
that's our new friend who I think will be very important, as I mentioned before, thanks to dealing with the prison. Because he can get in and out.
Yeah.
Listen, we need someone to bring out the prison. It's very important. They can fucking.
Ashlyn's gonna actually approach us after like Charles leaves. I want to tell Dad about this because he's dealing with Mom.
Mm.
She won't say fucking. I should say Victor. But she does think. See, I'm already in the fucking mind space. That's the Freudian slip right there. Father Victor, yeah, says, I'm pretty sure Hela can bring these people.
That's great. That's great. We can talk about that later. For now, we need to celebrate and discuss. But
I'm just pointing. She's the goddess of death, so probably.
For now, it's all wind down and celebrate. We can deal with the planning and politics for after the celebrations.
Okay.
Ashlyn, thank you for being here. I think that's a proposition we're probably going to take up on if she's up for it.
That's true. We still need to owe you our thanks for also calming down 4.
Ah, yes. He was just very sad.
Oh, that's kind of good. Yeah, makes sense. He fucking just lost his girlfriend. Yeah.
Gonna wander back to her friend.
I think we need a little patron saint.
Yeah, I guess you'll be able to unwind, relax a bit, catch up.
Yes. So Scott, how was your day, by the way? Just kidding.
But Scott gets mind blast like, wait a minute, I've negotiated the Wakanda deal for nothing?
No, Scott, it's important. It's important. We need allies in this new future we're trying to build.
Please don't make me be the diplomat to the US.
Don't worry, Scott. We'll build up a proper Latvian State Department, so it's not just us going
That's
around.
true, they're gonna hire Bobby. God fucking damn it.
I was gonna say, I mean, if he wants to leave that job to Cynthia, I guess.
Scott, someone has to carry the burden. Listen.
Unfortunately, well, I did just make the statement that one person should have to bear the burden alone. Unfortunately, Scott, you are that guy.
Listen, Scott, I think Tatiana might be getting this is politics. Hopefully that will ease something for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that is well, you know, the next few months would pass by as things calm down. The Doom State gets a bit dismantled as I think somebody eventually is gonna get to Victor, be like, the PR is horrible. Can we like stop?
Yeah, Claire will actually go and have this power to be like, you should explain to all the PR.
Do you know what they fucking? Do you know what people in America think you're doing? And the problem is not entirely wrong.
Let me explain to you. A liberal democracy, and usually what happens to them. I'll give them history lesson what happened to Turkey. You want this happen to Latvia as well?
That won't happen because I'm in charge.
Yeah, but what if you die, Victor?
Well, I have my children to carry on my legacy.
Victor, there's no work in history. Claire will give Victor many history examples, and like, this never worked, Victor. This never ever worked. The only good dictator was Cincinnatus, and he stepped down.
I'm built different.
Listen,
This never
Victor is
You've
gonna chill out.
We've forgotten. You must have amnesia, Claire. You've forgotten. I'm him.
Claire has now time to do history with Victor.
It will turn out quickly that Shield has been doing a lot of counter propaganda. They did just take Pax's Brotherhood of Mutants and add evil to the name. Quite a simple and easy change.
I just imagine they did just fucking have these shitty government-esque PSAs.
Yeah,
It's like
they hired some mutants to like wreck shit up and like cause negative press.
Fucking
You're gonna be able to, with between all of you, with Loki's help, you'll be able to find the house and free the people from there, and start sifting through like actual facts and fiction to see how many of these people were actually there legitimately, how many people were not. Unfortunately, you will also learn that Reed Richards has in fact built an extra-dimensional prison in a place called the Negative Zone, which is impossible for all of you to access.
let me post a
God
GIF.
damn
Let me post a GIF in response to that.
Reed Richards, why the fuck does it say work will set you free on the gate?
Hold on, guys. Okay, I know we talked about peace and love, but I think this is my solution to Reed Richards.
As unfortunately for you, you know what? Tony Stark is willing to help you build some fucking bullshit ass portals.
We will build the arc reactor in Hassenstadt, and luckily we will not rename it to Doomstadt, Victor. Right?
Listen, maybe he can have like Doomstadt as like a treat.
That's the consolation prize he gets after stepping down as president.
As months would go by and the world will be divided. You will eventually, with the help of Hela, actually unironically be able to fucking resurrect tens of thousands of people.
It turns out,
And
Victor,
unfortunately, with this action, we have lost the United States forever. The IRS will never allow any politician to argue in our favor. They will.
you see, Victor, you asked how else we're gonna resurrect the people. Well, it turns out there's like 10,000 other ways.
Victor didn't realize his stepdaughter befriended a goddess of death. I'm sorry he didn't take that into account.
Victor, you know the friends we made. You literally set us down with Loki, like
Now listen, Mac. I'm gonna be on here. This is like saying like Tullius. I don't understand. Why do you care so much? The Dragon Boy can just open the console command. It tells you, well, I didn't consider that. I guess.
Let's continue.
Listen, eventually, especially with the confession of Jane Foster and a bunch of other people, you will be able to expose S.H.I.E.L.D's activities. As while not everyone will be convinced, plenty of people are gonna start to make a turnaround. In fact, you know, the best guy, the mayor of New York City, is gonna in fact support you dearly on this. Mr. Fisk is backing you. Alright, these S.H.I.E.L.D. fuckers, we should defund them.
Every social movement needs to have their mobster allies who only want to defund the security state because they want to do more crime.
So that's a problem you'll be able to tackle in the future.
Listen, that are you slandering him, Claire? That man is a local hero. He's funded the social safety net in New York. He's funded Soup Kitchen. This man is I will not tolerate the slander of this working class hero.
It will be a weird thing that happens. That a lot of seemingly the Juggernaut just loses his powers one day. Kind of weird.
Wild. Wonder how that happened.
Kind of random.
his helmet and just disappeared, and everything about him just kind of he returned back to just a regular merc.
Somebody grab the gem. Just a reminder, he's not a mutant. He just has a magic fucking gem.
No, he still has the gem. It's just not working anymore.
Even dumber. I love
Wild.
Marvel.
In fact, yeah, there's a bunch of listen. Well, about this is about like give or take 6 months later. You know, you're all chilling at your estate, Ashenstadt. Recently returned from some trips over to the States. As well, you're having maybe lounging in the living room. You will see both Wanda and Jack pop in.
Oh, it's time for it's hugging time. Oh,
Yeah.
As Jack sort of smiles at all this, like, hope we weren't gone for too long.
how long are they gone?
6 months.
6 months.
Just
No.
6 months.
Not even a year. Not...
Ronnie souvenirs, I would ask, but
Well, he like sort of kind of does the thing with his hands as a portal appears and there's a bunch of fucking things that collapse. I guess if you want like remnants of dead gods and like weird astral beings.
Listen, I think we ought to hang out a few of these like
There's
hunting
just a stare from Cynthia that's just like, what did I expect?
Listen, I think we should hang a bunch of these like hunting trophies.
Wanda just kind of raises her arm in the air like, come on, Cynthia, there's this guy that tried to literally possess me. What was I supposed to do? Not kill him?
No, that's not the part. That's not the part I have issue with. It's just that it's shocking how fast this has become normal.
I'm just happy that they're back. I don't care about that anymore.
Well, I did get you this one, as she'll kind of shine a red gem at you, Tatiana.
is it what I think it is?
Oh, well, what do you think it is?
God, what was that thing that Agatha had told her about? That crystal, the red crystal, right?
Hmm?
Yes. I can't remember the name of it, but she's gonna say the name basically.
It's the crystal from the fucking Crimson Dimension.
That's the Crimson Gen. Is it the Crimson one? It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's. She like hands that to you.
Oh, it's
See
beautiful.
like fucking Jack's like veins kind of like twitch on his face. And that we've literally just been over this. Oops.
I'm gonna make it a necklace.
Come on, it looks one. You're not gonna take it away from her. You're trying to like guilt trip me with this?
Whoa, Jack! Why are you so jealous of my cool necklace?
That's not the
Hmm.
one that we've agreed on.
What is it?
She's like, but it looks so nice on her.
What is it?
Jack looks at this. That's one of the Infinity Stones. One that we've agreed to put them fucking back.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Okay, so I agree with you, Jack, but this is still kind of funny. You have to admit.
Oh my! You're encouraging her. She like crosses her arms. I think they agree.
I agree with Jack for the record. I think this is a terrible idea.
Yes, but you still agree. I should do it. It's kind of funny.
I did. Like,
Like, kind of laughs and it's like, no, come on. It's just, I just made it look like that. Come on, Jack. I will never actually bring an Infinity Stone and hand it bare hands to Tatiana.
Can I insight that?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, you can give me a vigilance roll. I'm gonna roll me a vigilance roll, Tatiana.
Yeah, it's bad.
Listen, she would never do anything to endanger her best friend.
Yeah. Why would she ever do such thing?
Jack is just gonna do a spell as the necklace, as the stone just disappears from your hand.
No! Ah, come.
You
God
see,
damn
Jack, I would have been smarter about this. I would have done this later and replaced the stone with like a fake stone if possible. I'm not sure if you can do that.
Jack kind of like looks at it and says, "This is not about being smart. It's about sending a fucking statement." Jack stares at Wanda. It's like, fine.
So
It was-
what did the redstone do?
that would have let her alter like reality.
I wouldn't do that. Come on. It was just a pretty necklace. Come on.
And you're like, just like, okay. Wanda, how about you? There's many other souvenirs we've collected. You can give her like other weird bullshit artifacts. Like,
Wow, not even from the heart.
She's kind of like gonna give you a hug.
Aw.
I thought it was a cool gift.
Jana, didn't
So
you make a
you, but-
speech about the stones last time, like 6 months ago?
Come on, I don't think Wanda would have given me the let's break reality stone. I don't think she would do that.
Of course, I made it into a protective casing that you could just use it.
I do love you. You're my best friend.
Jack does just look exasperated at this, but like, listen, we've hidden them, at least from other people. Although there were a couple of weird guys. Holy shit, don't even want to know.
I'm sure you we have. I'm sure
I
you
do
guys.
want to know.
I'm sure you guys have many stories to share over the dinner.
Yeah, that Multiverse is pretty fucking big and filled with only assholes, apparently.
Not a single good race out there. Not a single good guy out there.
Oh
No
no,
one,
there
nada?
are good guys. It's just that they never seem to have power.
All to be fair, all powerful people being assholes is not the most.
Let me tell you
Weird
about this
concept.
weird guy called himself the Collector. Holy fucking shit, what he had in
Is he,
that
like,
basement.
is he like an overgod that collects
Is Alden help
lesser
out?
gods?
Of course.
Okay, wait. Wait, what? Wait, so what does he collect?
Literally everything and everyone.
What does that mean? Even?
Okay, so he's like takes people and like puts them in jaws. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now this is I have a very serious question. Is the collector something other people call him, or does he call himself that?
I didn't stop to ask. We just killed him.
I will go with the assumption that he calls that himself. Mr. Sinister does that.
Killed him. There was this actual living planet. There was a.
Listen, I think it's dinner time, and I think Logan is making us a family omelet recipe. You can share with the class.
Yeah. Let's all sit down. Let's all sit down and so we can talk all about it. Living planet. What the fuck? How does a planet live?
I mean, to be fair, I kind of expected that. We met gods. I think that's not the most insane thing. There's like some science fiction books that like.
Are you gonna tell them when you killed the Celestial, Mister? I have a god-killing weapon. You know he collected the god-killing weapon just in case I went crazy. You know? Did you tell them about that? No, you're not gonna tell them about that.
Celestial?
Sorry, what did you say?
What's a celestial?
I think like a type of god, I assume.
Jack's gonna nod. I don't need to tell them about my god-killing weapons because yes, I did get them in case you went crazy. But guess fucking what? You were crazy to begin with. Oh, here he starts again.
It's nice. It's nice that everything is back back to the
I
old
miss
days.
you. I miss you both so much.
It's nice to see that your adventures haven't changed too.
As on that